so the elections just ended, and I'm there at the Libertarian bring your own goodies bake sale, and the guy says crypto, and I say crypto. I don't even like hip hop.
That's, I mean,
Quite
I
a
guess
boomer answer, they might say.
It's quite a boomer answer. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube Saints. How you doing? It's Friday night. It's Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's ready for the, what is it? How does this song fucking go? I can't remember.
Everybody's ready for the weekend. Everybody wants a second chance.
Okay, partying.
Romance.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't music well. I'm treating a very nasty set of seasonal, I'm guessing, allergies / the plague with beer schnapps.
It could only be a good idea at this point.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen? This is all courtesy of well, I don't know if he wants me to say it. I think it's Commissar Farquaad.
Okay, Commissar Farquaad.
Farquaad. Yes, it's basically this, like a Markiplier meme sent me a care package. Just today.
Okay.
It was full of craft beer and schnapps.
Yep. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? Good to see you out there. Good to see you out in the chat. Man, I tell you what. Ooh.
This is made with Columbus hops, I think.
Is that different from any other type of hops, or what?
Well, no, I mean, well, I don't know, because I haven't tried hoppy booze all that much yet. But yeah, this is made with this comes out of Washington. It's made from Washington State grains and hops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so we did have a guest, but they're currently hooked up to a medical machine, so they can't do it tonight.
Oh, actually, no, I found out it wasn't him. It was his brother.
His brother is hooked up to him. Okay. All right. Well, that's fair. That's fair.
And some fun news, though. So as we like to point out, as we all know, SuperChats, they're an endangered species. They're like dead, and they don't already know it yet.
True.
And that's fine, because fuck Google. But recently, just tonight, actually about 2 minutes before we got on here, I was able to update the Streamlabs so we can now accept not just credit card, but cryptocurrencies.
Ew.
So send me all your bitcoins, boys. Cities aren't free anymore.
Yeah, no, I mean, every species has its time. It rises, and then it falls, and, RIP and Pepperoni Super Chat.
Yeah, but well, let's remember though, Google is it's the nuclear-proof cockroaches of the internet.
That's very true. That is actually very true.
Yeah, Google will survive.
There's a lot of hate for YouTube out there these days, but I got to tell you, I understand the frustration, but I'm not so. Here comes that horrible P word. I'm not so privileged as to not be thankful that YouTube did give me the opportunities that it did and continues to do so. It's just. It's a bitter mistress. It's a bitter mistress,
But tell me the comparison of like Google as a company and Share's face. They both survived nuclear holocausts. They both had plenty of unnecessary work done that only made things worse. And Yahoo would probably crash into a tree if it went alpine skiing. So
she was so beautiful in Moonstruck. She really was.
Oh, well, she was beautiful for most of her career until, like, she realized that she, like all biological organisms, was aging, and then refused to let that happen, much like that guy in Denmark who's suing to legally be 29 again or something.
I kind of heard something about that. As soon as I saw the article, the headline, I'm like, I'm not even reading it.
No. When you see that shit, too, half the time these days, it's like, all right, is this a real thing, or is this like a Lauren Southern "I'm a man now" kind of thing?
Well, okay, but it's not just that. Okay, this is kind of an interesting phenomenon. We'll get into
whose mic is low, by the way. My mic is low.
I turned you up. when I saw that. Yeah. It's kind of one of those things like 2016. Jeff would see an article that says man sues to change his age legally, and I'd be like, video. 2018, Jeff sees that and is like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
I just turn on Animal Logic these days, and I watch things about, like, just really awesome yaks that apparently live in like the steppes, and they look like they're straight out of Star Wars. This is great. I shared that in the Discord. Some of the people might have seen that.
Yeah.
This is a great animal.
Now on to something actually important. Check out this weird-looking animal. Like,
Yeah.
I would rather be doing that with my time for sure. Just to get started, even though we're talking about how it is an endangered species, we did. What the fuck
Google.
just happened?
Sorry, because
you know what?
that yak thing I found that I shared today is also endangered, and apparently
Mm-hmm.
it's like dying out really quick. So
I
that's
just
sad.
realized I'm logged into the wrong Streamlabs. I'm logged into our Twitch Streamlabs for some fucking reason.
Oh well, I'm not.
Well, okay, hang on.
I'm never logged into this shit. Look at me.
I know.
I'm
Look
more
at
prepared
you.
tonight.
Are you gonna read? Are you gonna read? Whatever.
Well, we got $1 in from Addy Monster. Says super chat. So like the endangered saiga. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. The saiga. Awesome thing. I'll read this. Do you want to bring up a picture of a saiga?
How do you spell it?
Saiga. And go for the one with the winter coat. They look even better. It's still around, and no one really knows why because it's so silly. And never mind. Nick gets the reference. I'm drunk. Have a great show. Yes, I do. Because I inspire. Look at this thing.
Wow. Okay.
Ah, that's an awesome animal right there. If you look at the picture up above, the white one was just the face looking at you. It looks like it's straight out of Star Wars. It really does.
It kind of does actually. Yeah. Now that you mention it, I mean, like,
if it was bipedal, right? Like I'd dress it in robes and give it a lightsaber, and I'd be like, oh yes, of course, it's one of those species. Thank you, Stupendous Wave.
Yes, Master Dick Nose. Yes.
That's it, Scroat Nose, really.
Scroat Nose. Yeah.
Well, they shake it around and it jiggles and makes this like flop, 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 flop sound, and that's like their mating call.
You know what that reminds me of, actually? That reminds me of our friend and friend of the show, Fat Pat. He had a pretty spicy tweet yesterday, actually. And here we go. Like, look at the nose. Look at the like the front of the nose. It reminds me a little bit of this. I think I used to finger bang Trump's neck under the bleachers in high school.
Oh, Pat.
Yes,
it's
sir.
Probably true. It's
Yes,
probably
sir.
true.
Ew.
Pat's aged really well because I mean he hasn't told too many people, but yeah, he was class of '52.
Yeah.
And then he kept going back for that McConaughey action, and one time he's like, the best thing about Donald Trump's neck titties is the older I get, it just gets bigger and deeper.
Ooh, yes it do. Yes it do.
Now, here's a real question. Who was that a joke against? Was that a joke against Pat? Or was that a joke against Donald Trump's neck titties?
I'm going to leave it up to you guys to figure that one out.
Yeah, just don't tell Pat's wife either way. She deserves better than that.
Have you ever gotten a chance to speak to Britt?
No, not directly though. She seems like, I mean, any woman who would marry Pat is like, I mean, it's like, you know, it's just got to be adventurous at the very least.
She's a fucking badass, man. They both came over to Eugene and hung out with us for a few days. Yeah, no, she's if you think Pat's a shit starter, if you think Pat's like got some of that edginess, his wife is a fucking rock star. Also, Dragon of the West sent us a what are we gonna call these? An endangered super chat?
Yes, an endangered. I don't know. We'll come up with a name for it.
Yeah. Breaking news: SoCal was on fire again. Snafu. We'll be getting to that here in just a little bit too.
Yeah. we got the news for you, and it's not all bad.
Right. And we might actually have a guest showing up at some point. If he's got the invitation, but we'll see if he actually dials in from the road.
Yeah, it's a mobile thing.
All right, hang on. Let me message him. Actually, I want to make sure.
I think shit about what that is, but oh yeah. So the but yeah, we got some interesting. Now, for those who might have missed it, I lost my election.
True.
Like a boss.
It's very true.
I didn't campaign at all, and I got 3% of the vote.
Yep.
Anyway. And we were covering on Wednesday, and I was thinking, you know, I probably could have won if I'd have come out and said I want to abolish last call and car inspection. probably would have done it. Then I also realized, like, I don't really want to be here that long. 2 years having to govern this place.
Yeah. Can you imagine having to be stuck there because it's your job? Ugh.
Yeah, well, it's not even a job. It pays $100 a year. I mean, it's still a job technically. But...
Are you fucking serious? That's all it pays?
Well, yeah, no, this is the thing. Keep in mind, 1.3 million residents here in New Hampshire. There are 400 lower house reps. They get paid $100 a year. They used to get free easy passes, but now they just get a discount. They used to get into state parks for free, but now they just get a discount.
You don't even get into state parks for free. Really?
No.
Being an elected representative of your state. Wow.
Oh, they used to give you a special license plate that said you were a state rep, but now they give you a discount.
On getting the plate.
On getting the official plate, yes.
Wow.
And if you're lucky, you get to introduce a bill that goes nowhere. A little point of a little. Here's a nice little example. My friend Caleb, sitting House rep, had a really well-crafted bill with a lot of support for it. It had a tax credit for a certain industry that he wanted to encourage to move to New Hampshire. The only reason it got shot down is because he used the word credit. If they'd used something like reimbursement or some other word, the exact same bill would have gone through.
Okay.
But it didn't.
That's bizarre. So, that's absolutely bizarre. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I don't understand politics, dude. I don't understand politics.
It's the citizen legislature, Jeff. You have to understand, we're governed by ordinary people, and if you've ever been to New Hampshire, you'd know that ordinary people here are oftentimes kind of terrible.
Citizen legislation.
Yeah, not illegal immigrant legislation. God, did you fuck off with that? Build that wall. And what about that caravan? What happened to that caravan? I stopped hearing about it after Tuesday. What happened?
Service guarantees citizenship. So anyway, yeah, Tickle Trunk. This is what a Streamlabs looks like. How about we get some more to keep these streams going? Oh, appreciate it, absolutely.
All right. Just following up on Tickle Trunk's last thing. Technically, I didn't actually vote for myself.
Did you not vote at all?
No, I could have had 119 votes, and instead I stayed home and settled for 118.
See,
damn it, swing votes.
I voted. I totally voted.
Well, I was like passing in and out of consciousness, all sick as fuck, watching Voyager all day that day. So.
And I'm not telling anybody who I voted for, because the last time I did, that
never lived it down.
Nah. And you know what's funny too? You know what's really funny? The funniest part about the whole thing. I could totally be lying about who I voted for, but like the whole point of me making a public statement of me voting for a specific person was to see if people would like shame me for my vote, and they did. It was fascinating. It was a really interesting experience. It's gotten a little old though.
You don't want to admit that you wrote in Ocasio-Cortez for everything just because you don't want Ben Shapiro to drop out of the ceiling and destroy you with facts and logic. Oh yeah, Larry's like, I'm gonna tell on you to Philly D. It's like, all right, well, just tell him I was having a rough day and I needed some better help but couldn't find it.
Ooh. Oh wow. Okay, you know what? I do want to summon Ben Shapiro because I want to tie him up and hold him for ransom for his sister.
Oh, I thought you meant you'd get the other Keebler elves to offer you cookies in exchange for his release.
Nah. I just want to hook up with his sister.
I haven't seen his sister.
You don't know what Abigail Shapiro looks like?
No. I mean, I've had my share of Jewish women, so it's going to take a lot too.
This is what I want you to do right now. I want you to go. I want you to open up a Bing or a Google image search.
Go into the Googles.
Yep.
Go into the Googles. Abigail.
Abigail Shapiro.
That came right up.
No.
That came right
Abigail Shapiro.
Oh, I have seen her. She looks like she looks like what's that actress she looks like? Oh, it'll come to me.
Now
she looks like a Jewish. She looks who was the chick from Les Mis?
Oh, I can't remember.
She looks like a Jewish version of her.
Okay,
Very
now
pretty.
turn off safe search.
I never
and add in anything that you think might get you a spicy picture, and y'all can thank me in the morning.
Oh. Well, that didn't take much at all. Gee, sweet Jesus.
Nope. Sure didn't. Yep.
And I'm assuming these are all like hacked leaked things, or is this just
I have
something
no, I
she
have
likes
no
putting out
idea.
there?
I have no idea. No idea.
Actually, from a number of these photos, she does have that sort of like, "Hey guys, cam girl time." Kind of.
That's kind of why I don't feel skeezy about it at all, because like
Oh, and she's done porn.
I didn't know that either.
Stop
A
the
lot of
ass
porn.
kissing with you.
I
lot
did not know that. But yep.
Juicy Jewesses.
You're welcome.
Okay, that's enough. I'm sorry, I could look at hot women all day, but as soon as I see the name Roosh V, any opportunity for a boner within the next 45 minutes is gone.
Our friend Bar is saying it's not actually her, it's from a lookalike. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe, you know what? Don't kill my dream, man.
No,
let me have this one.
Stop the ass kissing.
By the way, this episode of YouTube Saints brought to you by No Nut November.
Okay,
Best of luck, everyone.
Even if it's not her and it's just a cam girl, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Just
the real woman is quite pretty.
she is. She's gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. I mean, Jewish women are they go one of two ways with that. They're either really pretty, or they might as well be Greek.
Okay, so anyway, I had a friend of mine named Lyra, and surprise, surprise, the name like Lyra, she was a Jew, and she's a punk rock Jew, and this is back in the late '90s, and she came home from going grocery shopping one day, laughing her fucking ass off. She couldn't stop laughing. She could barely breathe. She was just laughing hysterically. I'm like, what the fuck happened to you? And she's like, all right. She sets down the beer, erupts in laughter, and falls all over again. Just can't fucking handle it. Keeps laughing. I'm like, dude, Lyra, okay, what happened? And she's like, all right. So I went and I got all the beer, and I came out of the store, and there was this oi boy standing there, this fucking skinhead with red laces and everything, like, you know, barred laces, everything. And he starts following me, and I'm like, oh fuck, oh no, I'm gonna get jumped by a fucking skinhead. So the guy starts following her, and he won't leave her alone. He's like, hey. Finally, he's like, hey, what's up, beautiful? And she stops, and she's like, did this fucking skinhead just call me beautiful? And she was not a pretty woman. She was a badass, probably one of the coolest people I've ever met in my life, but not a pretty woman. She turns around with this look of incredulity in her face. She's like, what the fuck did you just say? He's like, what up, sweet tits? You didn't gotta be a bitch about it. She turns around, she's like, look at my fucking nose, you dickhead. And he looks, and turns around and books it. Yeah. She couldn't stop laughing the whole way home.
Oh no, that's not uncommon. I mean, let's be honest. Like, racists aren't typically the smartest people out there.
It was a big shocker when I found that one out. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. No, it's funny actually. Just when you were mentioning the red laces, like somewhere, it's in one of my like little treasure chests that I keep the weird knickknacks that only I can look at them and be like, oh, I remember that. Oh God, I forgot about that kind of thing. Yeah, I actually do have a pair of those oi boy red suspenders taken off of what was damn near the corpse of a skinhead. Who yeah, well, they shouldn't have left dead in mass, I'll say that. My boys were none too happy with them. That was a hell of a night. Good old violence. So, that being the case, shall we get on to the news?
Real quick, though, before we do. Addy Monster with 11 says, you listen here, Mr. Spackle Pants. Don't you tell me what a Streamlab looked like. I'll have you know I was making it rain on bitches back when I had to trade food stamps for half the value in dollar bills. You go right to heck and sit on a wiener, sir. Jesus Christ, Daddy.
you can do that with food stamps? Well, that opens up a whole world of possibilities.
Oh yeah, that's the standard rate. Is like you got $100 of food stamps. Okay, all right.
No, I know. No, actually, it's funny because the wife of the roommate I was living with, who while he was in detox, invited the skinheads over and started banging one of them, and then ended up helping get them almost killed. Was murdered herself 2 years later, and they caught one of them when she was caught in North Carolina. Selling food stamps, and then when she was sitting in the tank, she bragged to her cellmate about how she murdered this bitch up north, and then that bitch flipped on her. Yeah, it all comes back around, so, yeah.
Okay.
That's all a true story, by the way.
I'm a little taken aback by that one, actually. Dragon of the West says, Jeff, I was really happy to hear you're a fan of The Expanse. Belta Lauda. Please take my and support Amos Burton for President 2020. He's that guy. Dude, Amos in the fucking Expanse is amazing. That motherfucker is badass.
Oh shit, I think I've recently seen, isn't Alt Shift X is actually doing like a breakdown on that now, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. The Expanse is The Expanse is a really good TV show, so I mean it'd be a good fit for him for sure.
Oh, and people are, by the way, people are wishing Habib a happy birthday in the chat there. Listen, Arabs don't get birthday weeks as far as I know. And if they do, lucky.
No, he does. He does.
Happy birthday again, Habib.
Happy birthday, Habibi.
This is for you. Huh?
Hey, yeah, hey, cheers. Cheers for Habib. Let's see some pinkies up or some ones if you don't got them up in the there's no emoticons on YouTube. I forget. Ones for Habib. Ones for Habib. All the ones. Happy birthday, buddy.
I am not used to schnapps.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I am not used to schnapps at all.
Oh! I'm glad I don't have to do squats for these. Oh! Alright, so Larry Kubiak with 100 bones, man. Hey Saint's got a perfect song video that crystallizes the zeitgeist perfectly. And it's a nice tie-in with your own series, Jeff. Enjoy. Also, I'm sorry, I just felt like sharing the love by means of weeb cancer. Oh Christ. Alright, let's see what this is. Let's see what this is.
What do we got? This guy says he doesn't like anime. What the fuck?
I don't. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what this.
The weeb doth protest too much.
Shush. I don't want to hear it right now. What is this? Okay. Skate. Alright, now we gotta pause and wait for a second, because this is how we don't get demonetized. And then
This is fun for me, too, because I can't hear a fucking thing.
Well, why don't you have the My Circle open?
Oh, it's in My Circle? I thought you were just watching it for fun.
I needed you to have them both open, oh my god.
Well, My Circle is open.
So in the Steward,
Technology, it just confuses all the boomers.
I've seen too many e-fucked videos for this to be okay.
No, she's just a contestant in the Spartan race is all. We gotta go to dirty places for like that. That's terrible.
I've seen fucking e-fucked. It's ruined me.
Yeah, that's the thing. Innocent workout mud. Actually, that's not a really good. That's actually just a perfect euphemism. I'm not gonna use that again. Never seen that.
How does the life of an idol spread far and wide sound to you? Crystallizes the zeitgeist perfectly. And it's tying with my own series. Oh, I get it, because it looks like poop, because it looks like shit. Oh my god. Larry, god damn it. He just said they tried Jilly Juice. God damn it, Larry. What the fuck?
Just I'm just wondering, is this just Baby Metal beginning to see the horizon of their immediate appeal? And they're trying to branch out into different markets?
Oh, Rhino just said Pukaki. Damn it.
Oh, that's pretty good. Pukaki. That's not bad.
Man. No, Don't keep your mouth open, but close your fucking mouth if you're gonna be doing this. Come on, man. No.
Well, I think they probably described it as like, okay, you will be in video as girl who just went through spot and race covered in mud. You will be girl who is enjoying being splashed with toothpaste.
No number twos. No number twos in the chat. No number twos. Don't cheer this on. This is terrible. Ah, it's fucking tripping on her.
It's just somebody who's cleaning their boots on the ladder above her head. Come on. Throwing it at
her. Keep my face. Anything goes. Even betrayal is fine because we all get greedy quick. Stop it.
At least these ladies or their producer knows what their market wants. See, there's two types of chan worlds. There's the original 2-channel world. People go there to express the weirdest shit they can think of because they're not allowed to in public. And then there's the other ones who, just because they never get anyone, these are the 4 and 8 side, because they never get anything. Well, you got to really go there to really get it excited. You got to crank one out. It's like I watched this music video with the sound turned off, and then I just listened to the opening 5 seconds of Astro Creep played on a loop. You want to know the funniest thing about this, Jeff?
What?
There was absolutely nothing obligating you to play the entire thing.
$100, yeah.
Was that specifically implied?
No, I think it is. I think it is. I think it is,
yeah,
actually.
It's not that you want to watch the whole thing.
No, fuck. God, come on.
No, of course not.
No,
not at all. No. What kind of pervert would want to do that now?
You know what the problem is? The problem isn't like, okay,
the one problem?
Yeah,
you found the one problem with this?
Yeah,
I think the problem is, like, I'm not disgusted, and neither are most people.
It's the plopping. That's the problem. The problem is the plopping. When things
That's the funniest part.
That they didn't.
It looks like she got a little like breakfast bagel on her shoulder there too.
Stop it! Fucking put your goddamn finger down.
Sesame bagel. That was wrong.
Hang on. We gotta make progress on this.
He's like, I'll take a DMCA if we could just get the fuck through this. I was wrong though. That's an omelet. Thank you, Larry.
It's not plopping, it's waterfalls.
I love the money, but this makes my night.
Oh my god, this is so relevant to fucking...
Jury juice!
Jury juice! Isa, #1! Ichiban! Keep my face. It's funny how quickly you'll play innocent when it's planned out.
Oh no. What I found funny is the fact that keep my face, they apparently don't have a phrase for that in Japanese, so they needed to adopt the English language phrase. Because yeah. Yeah.
Keep my face. Keep my face. Keep my face.
That's a great thing. You can say that to any non-English speaking Japanese person now, and they probably know what it means. Isn't that great? Here's the thing. You ever wonder why when you watch that raunchy, nasty, fucking dirty, like, you don't even want, you're like, worst enemy, let alone best friend, to know you watch a kind of Japanese porn. You ever wonder why it sounds they're all speaking in English? It's because the Japanese live in a civilization where they don't say those things. What's wrong with you?
So
Continue.
I'm so happy right now.
Now you're happy.
I'm giving up, man. I'm giving up.
Stop
What?
the ass kissing.
What?
Actually, this just reminded me of a story that I think we ought to address if it's real. Oh yeah, it is. It's at least it's commonly Googled. Yeah. Yeah.
Maeve was saying I need to send this to Jillian. You know what? I'm skirting the line of borderline harassment at this point. Anyway, let's.
I got.
Addy Monster sent 2 and said 2. Thanks, appreciate that, darling. Dragon of the West, Nick, have you heard about the Powerpuff Girls anime crossover, Mojo Jojo's Bizarre Adventure?
I caught that. I caught that tweet. I like what I like. A couple times I logged on to Twitter. I'm like, that's pretty good.
Addy Monster says, "Don't go chasing waterfalls. Leads you down a rabbit hole of shit that'll make you fucking kill yourself."
Ooh, God damn! You know what? I mean, like, well, what? At least one of their members is dead, right? So, like, whatever, like, copyright claim it's got to be. It's only 2/3 as strong. You need
Lisa
to start.
Left
You
Eye.
know, yeah, I know. An RIP, like, really talented person, but like, she died long enough. It's not too soon. But the point here, though, is that you really need to find a remixed version of that basic "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls" beat to play behind all of the next Jillian videos.
I'll think about it.
Kaiju.
This is the worst part too, is we have to pause to make sure we don't get fucking copyright claim.
Kaiju? Did I hear the word kaiju in there?
I think she might have said kaiju. Yeah, it's a poop kaiju. It's a pooju.
By the way, if you can check the chat here, Jeff, I did send a story, which is very, very much.
Okay, you gotta tweet it to me.
Okay, I'll
Skype it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll Skype it. That's easy. There we go.
All these chicks are in their 40s. Pooju, man. That doesn't look like poop.
No, I know it's breakfast.
Yeah, it's
It's breakfast.
Wait, what's the type of milk where it's like sugary milk? It's condensed milk. Condensed
I thought
milk.
you were gonna say Bailey's.
And sperm. How long is this song? For the rest of the it's for the rest of the episode. That's all we're doing tonight.
Yeah, I will say though, this is the best OK Go video I've ever seen.
Yeah. Good call. Good call. It's almost over.
In the eye.
In the eye.
I gotta say though, the 1 second from the left there does look like, in theory, she could be
what?
40.
Oh, well, I mean, they could all be 40. They all absolutely could be 40.
They could all be 60. They could all be Keanu Reeves' mom.
What is the song called? Bish. Bish.
Yeah. Just search BISH, and then put like throwing. Just add throwing poop into the Google search.
You'll probably find it. Yeah. Oh, she's sad. She's sad. She's not enjoying the poop anymore. All right, one more pause and then it's almost over.
Well, actually, I mean, I don't think we need another. I don't think we need to really catch the last 10 seconds of the song to get what it's all about.
Yes, we do.
Oh! It was a. I didn't know it was a Say Anything cover. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so the the thing is, like, do you think the Japanese don't realize what this comes across as, or do you think they're like very well aware?
Oh, they're very well aware. I mean, this is one of the things that you do get when you watch anime. When you find the funny animes, like, because they have their comedy is like take the self-awareness and like take the self-awareness of British comedy, take the self-depreciation of Jewish comedy, put them together, and then amplify them, like multiply them by like 100.
Well,
and then you make it subtle.
I guess so. I mean,
they don't. Well, Jay Caesar says I don't think they care. They don't care. That's the thing. They don't care, and that's why they think. I mean, I'm sure the band probably thought that was fucking hilarious, and I really wouldn't even be surprised if it was their idea.
I think we need an intellectual breakdown of what's going on with this whole video. So let's bring in an expert here. You see, the intellectual Japanese, they are very high IQ. They know how to make a specific connotation between the eating the poo-poo and the popular pop music. Oh, well, that's interesting. I didn't. I didn't
I'm
know
honestly
that.
a bit offended. I think it's patently offensive and unforgivable to do that to Danny DeVito.
That was our resident IQ expert, actually.
Well, it's funny because if you look over Skype, though, we can actually see some interesting news coming out of one of the alt-right's favorite non-white ethno states, Japan.
Oh God, what the fuck is this? Oh God, oh.
Yeah.
Is this real? I don't know.
I don't know.
I hope real.
So. Came out April 1st. Why wouldn't it not be?
All right. So it came out April 1st.
Yeah. It was making the rounds this week, so I thought I'd share it.
To combat declining birth rate, Japan began offering breeding visas to foreigners. Later this year, Japan will attempt to induce its own baby boom. Japan's rapidly aging population and declining birth rate has been a problem for decades now. There have been several attempts for the government to try and alleviate the issue, but so far none have met with much success. This is obviously an April Fool's prank, but, you know, that's a pretty damn good...
Like, all of a sudden, Louis Laval, he saw a screenshot of this on Twitter, and he just renounces any citizenship he has. He's like, I need to claim asylum in Japan. Why? Help them breed.
No, I don't think the cat did get his payment today. Okay, will you bring me an ice cube too? After you give him his payment. Sure.
Well, that being the case, shall we get on to the real news?
Yeah, I guess so.
I think we've softened them up, like the stool being thrown at that poor girl.
Real quick, let's see. Did I? Okay, yeah, okay. Antonovich with, oh, god damn, dude. Holy shit, I didn't even realize that was a 50. Antonovich with 50 bucks. I missed the first 20 minutes or so of the show, and I come into this. What the fuck am I watching? This is very hard to fap to compared to regular Saints content. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll spice it up a little bit for you. We'll crank this up to an 11 on the sex meter.
I just like that like there's like, you know, there's a FAP consideration comparison chart that he's got working with himself. He's like, this is harder to FAP to than the normal ones. I mean, normally I make do, but this one I don't know what to do with.
I mean, if somebody wants to actually like design a spreadsheet on the FAPability of different Saint segments, you know, like and what key factors add into the boner meter, like by all means, man, I'm interested.
Yeah, or just go over, like, you know, just like watch, you know, just like take snippets and look over the past year and almost year and a half now we've been doing the show.
Yeah.
And just like look at the different states of my hair. Oh, Schnapps doesn't agree with me.
It doesn't really agree with anybody unless you're like 17 and ran away from home.
Oh, I was thinking like unless you're like, you know, like part of the Wehrmacht and you finally got off the front, like Schnapps, Schnapps, yeah, Schnapps.
I mean, okay. One of the first things I ever got really wasted on was like peach schnapps, and I puked everywhere. And then, like, you know, in the spirit of schnapps, they make like all sorts of crazy shitty liquors and liqueurs and things. Butter shots, which is basically like a butterscotch schnapps. Yeah,
those are bad.
Those are really bad. But I tell you what, you get a bunch of early 20-somethings girls who like to go camping and reenact that they're in the medieval times, and you're like, I have the butter shots. Like, everybody's getting fucking naked, man. Everybody's getting naked. Ain't nobody getting laid, but everybody's getting naked.
Everybody's getting naked and passing out on the forest floor.
Throwing up and then passing out. Or passing out and then throwing up while they're asleep. That one's always good to see.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna Hendrix it. And all their wise friends are like, oh, no, just turn him on his back so he'll be better.
I was very good at rolling people over on their side, like, and respectfully too, because they're naked. You know, you just gotta like.
Well, no, with me, whenever I'd roll my like drunk, puking, passed out friends onto their stomach, it'd be just because I didn't really respect them, and I thought it'd be funny to watch them sleep in their own vomit. And then it was done to me, and somebody's like, "I saved your life." I'm like, "You're a dick, and we're not talking."
Mm-hmm. I feel that. I feel that. Larry made us watch a Japanese idol, Japanese pop band, and their music video is the girls getting covered in feces. It's like
scat
Jillian.
New punk. It was scat new punk, really.
They were suffering from waterfalls, honey. Do you want to see it? Where you going?
Oh shit!
No, where you going? I was gonna show.
There's somebody on their way in, Jeff.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Yeah, Jeff.
Oh, shit.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
Bastard.
Oh, my
I don't
God.
know what's going on.
How's it going, man? How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm fucking exhausted after this goddamn week.
Yeah? What's been,
Yeah.
How's this week been treating you, man?
Oh, did I not tell you where I went?
No, you went to, like, a convention or something, right?
It wasn't a convention. It was a 2-day training seminar at YouTube's headquarters in Los Angeles.
Okay. And how did that go?
It went okay. It was interesting because they were like, it was a 2-day event. Really should have been like a 1-day event.
Okay.
And the first day was all like unlocking your creativity, and I'm like, all right, this ought to be interesting. And then, it was okay. It talked a bit about like the lifespan of a video, and a few things to keep an eye on and whatnot. But really, it wasn't like much of anything I didn't already know. I think people there were kind of like not too sure what to expect, and they're people who flew in literally from all over the country, right?
I'd imagine so. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, you know Hunter Avalone, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, Hunter showed up. Hunter flew out. He was there.
I'm not a fan of the Avalone baloney.
Oh, I know. Oh yeah, no, I know. we talked about that a little bit. I'll tell you this. Hunter in person, not a bad dude. Like, not a bad guy. He definitely has opinions I don't agree with, and I think we would definitely bicker in a number of ways. But
that's fair.
For the most part, though, I mean, we chilled out for a couple days really, and he had invited me to go hang out with him and No Bullshit, but I had other plans.
No bullshit? He was hanging out with Jesus Christ! Could Hunter Avalone be more like not somebody I would ever want to have anything to do with? Oh my God!
It's the fact that No Bullshit lives in LA, so they went and they hung out. That's all it was. Yeah, no.
Well,
no Bullshit didn't show up to this thing.
I was about to say, like, I wouldn't expect No Bullshit to actually give a shit about trying to like make his YouTube channel good. Because that's impossible.
Yeah, I mean, what was really funny was like people. I mean, I met people with like 1 million subscribers that were there, and really, what was interesting is everyone had the same complaints, right? And that was the most fun thing about it. It's like everyone's complaints about YouTube was exactly the same. So it was like, oh, okay, that works out. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we did that. Yeah. It was fun. I mean, the second day was long. That was like the 2 hour. No, the 10-hour day. That was the 10-hour day. And so I did that, and at the end of that, there was like a happy hour, had a few drinks, talked to a mutual friend of ours who I don't know if he wants to say that we hung out.
Oh, okay.
But I went to his place, and then we went and got dinner, and we're talking, and then he spilled, this is true, he spilled a pint of Guinness on my lap accidentally. Like, just hit his hand on the
and then he lapped it up, yeah?
Oh, yeah, that's how my night went. No. I was because I was only going down for like 2 days.
Ah, so sounds like you were going down the whole time, baby. Sorry.
I was just gonna say this whole story is gonna end with him naked with some other dude in the bathroom. You're just gonna be like, wait, that was my weekend.
Yeah, no, that only happens to me, man. So
that's true. You have those experiences. I just thought it was funny because I had only brought like one pair of pants because I was only gonna be there for 2 days. So I'm like, thank God I brought a pair of shorts with me. I would have gone to the fucking airport. I would have reeked like Irish beer that I fucking hate. You know, I would have spent the next 12 goddamn hours. I do not like Guinness.
Nothing wrong with Guinness.
He drank Guinness. I drank Pacifico, so I was happy. I had my Mexican beer.
Wait, he drinks Guinness. I know who it was. I know who you're hanging out with. That's cool. That's fine. It's fine. We don't gotta mention it. But yeah, that's cool, man. I mean, did you unlock the secrets of YouTube?
No. I didn't unlock the secrets, but I did. I'll tell you this, man. I did discover that the best thing you could do is. Sorry, I have like my GPS in my headset. I'm driving right now, so if you guys hear anything, I do apologize for that. I don't think you should, but
I don't think I should either. I think it might get a little risky.
Are you guys actually hearing the GPS?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I just want to make sure because I'm like, fuck. I'm like, anyway. No, what I learned was there are people there from all walks of YouTube, right? Like fashion vloggers, family channels.
I love how you come close to saying all walks of life. You're like, it's not life, it's YouTube.
It's not life, it's YouTube, yeah. All walks of YouTubers who were there, and they were all looking for like the same information, right?
Right.
But the coolest thing was we got into these work groups, and it was like, come up pitch an idea that you have that you want to do, and then people will help you workshop it. But a lot of it was really just like, hey, you guys deal with the same shit I deal with? And then it was like, yeah, and then it was like, well, here's how I get around that. So it was this really like collaborative space, which was actually a lot of fun. Although the girl that I spent the most time talking to would have driven you up the wall, right?
Why?
I shit you not, Jeff. She was a fucking anti-vaxxer. I'm not even kidding you.
I thought you were about to say she was like some thick, big booty black girl or something.
That would be who I would want to talk to.
That'd be an easy drive up the wall there.
Oh yeah. She could give me a large Amazonian black woman to drive me up the wall. Oof, pick me up, darling. Toss me around like your little fucking white fuck puppet. Wait, sorry, what? Anyway, no, go ahead. She was an anti-vaxxer, right? Go ahead. Yeah. She
was an anti-vaxxer who spent like the whole day like talking about like her the company she works for. She was very nice. And we talked, and at first I'm like, I don't think you believe like the company you work for. And then she was all like,
what's her name?
We talked a little bit. Her name was, I think, Karen, but like the company was like The Truth About Cancer.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I know that channel. I know that channel. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was there trying to figure out stuff for them and whatnot. And then it was like, we started talking about like vaccines.
Stop the ass kissing.
And then she was all like, she was really against it. And I'm just like, oh, I vaccinated my daughter. So.
I'm gonna jump on the anti-pseudoscience bandwagon now. I'm gonna start a channel called The Truth About Karens. That'd be a good channel.
That would be a good channel. I co-sign.
This particular Karen is she's got an issue with the hospital vaccinating her child, and she wants to speak to the manager.
Karen from down the street. Anyway, so let's check out some Streamlabs real quick. Addy Monster, this episode of the YouTube Saints brought to you by Jilly Juice. Jilly Juice, the only way to clean your pipes while helping to revitalize the tsunami-torn seaside communities of coastal Japan. Jilly Juice, drink it, you fucking weeb. Thank you.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Wonderful. Addy Monster also said Matt unlocked Susan's secret keywords, if you know what I mean. Can you confirm or deny allegations, Mr. Yarbo, that you did in fact seduce Susan Wojnicki Picky Dicky
Jabberwocky.
Wojcicki. And no, I cannot confirm.
Okay, all right.
It's not a denial.
But it's not a denial. That's right. One Canuck. Was she there? Was she there?
No.
Okay.
No, of course not. She had a website to fuck up, don't you know?
She met me in my motel room later. It's fine.
Oh no, I got an Airbnb.
Even better.
From this widowed woman in her mid-70s. We're talking while making breakfast the next morning, and she just divulges how much her house is worth. She's like, "Do you want to know how much my house is worth?"
Okay.
And this is in Culver City, right? And I'm like, all right, like I'm leaving in 5 minutes, so we'll probably never see each other again. I mean, at least not during our lifetime.
Right.
And and I'm like, oh yeah, sure, yeah. She's like, it's worth $2.7 million.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow. And she rents out to Airbnb like for $50 a night, right, for a room, which is not bad. And it's like, it was comfortable, right?
So,
and then I'm like, oh, that's crazy. And then she's like, yeah, I bought it for $34,000.
Wow, that's cool. Good for her. So she didn't. She was totally cool with you staying there and like late at night giving the old boulders to Susan Wojcicki.
Yeah, she was fine.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Like that whole thing though, I just had this like image of like it somehow it gets around to Susan Jabberwocky there. That Matt's uncut, and she just like busts into his hotel room with a pair of pliers and a scalpel, saying, "I've come for my 30%, Matt." I don't know. That's fine. Can you confirm that you were circumcised by YouTube staff while you were there?
I cannot deny.
Okay.
I cannot confirm.
Okay, that's fair. One Canuck says, "Pinky's up for me. I have a crowd of teens singing 'Greatest Showman' in my store. Love y'all." Oh man, you know it's great. Like you went to the YouTube Summit thing, then you went to this thing, and you've been to VidCon and stuff like that. You got a lot more faith in this system than I think we do, man. But good on you. That's cool.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, I love the platform regardless of the bullshit. And it's brought a lot of value to my life. I mean, I have my own mistakes, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I still want to like learn shit, like I still want to like get better at it. And I do want to help people. Like I had a lot of fun. Like there was this family there, they're family vloggers, and they were like, they want to start doing more live streaming and everything else. And I'm all like, well, if you got to get the gear. So I recommended Asian Andy, right? And I said, I'm recommending a guy by the name of Asian Andy. Do not watch his content for the content. Just watch it for the gear. And this is it's a black couple and their kids, and I'm all like, just watch with the sound off, like look. And I told him that. I said, look, this guy is, he does live streams. They call it IRL blood sports. He makes a lot of fucking money. Because okay, I'll put it to you like this: the best part about this whole thing was the fact that everyone there was honest about where they stand, honest about their subscribers, honest about their finances, honest about everything. So, like, while we will talk, like, when we go to VidCon and we'll meet people and, like, we always end up talking shop, there's always kind of like a, we're joking around, but it's never really a serious conversation.
Okay, sure.
This was a full day of people just, like, letting you in to where things are with them. And it was really eye-opening. And I'm, not going to give away any details, but it's, like, just to know that other people have, like, for one, how much money some of those fuckers have made. Yeah. Like, holy shit.
Especially like the makeup YouTubers and shit.
Dude, this one girl, 21 years old, does like fashion vlogging for overweight chicks, right?
Right.
And she just bought a fucking $500,000 house.
Oh yeah. Nick, you know what that means.
What?
You know what that means.
I need to seduce another YouTube chick?
Yeah, that's exactly what it means.
Ah, shit. Man, like, I keep, every time I think I'm out, they just pull me back in.
That's how you do it, Nick. You gotta get on the fashion blog.
You think you're out, and then they pull you back in, and then it's, shit, my phone went off, and it scared me. Yeah.
You can always take the alt-right approach and make it the fashy blog, right?
Make a fashy blog. Actually, well, now here's the thing. I've been looking at cutting my hair. Get that 1920s like fashy side shave job though, and then show how to do like the kind of eyeshadow that the Führer will just go nuts for.
Oh, yeah, you're looking to get out of New Hampshire, so
I think that calls for some schnapps, don't you?
Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. You need more schnapps. You need some more schnapps, young gentleman.
Oh my Christ! Like Addie is clearly hammered because right now she's apparently like she's apparently what do they call it? Shipping me and Whoa Vicky. Oh man, I've never actually had a black girl, and after that, I'd have to wait until I was in a different state before I said that again.
Whoa Vicky's not black.
Yeah,
Don't tell her that.
People have been trying to for a long period of time.
I fucking walked right into that one, didn't I? Jesus Christ. Fuck me. God damn.
Whoa Wiki, as our Lord and Savior calls her.
I think fucking Larry Kubiak's J-pop song has rotted away my brain worse than a death shot at this point.
It's not even the J-pop song. It's just the image of like a small Japanese girl singing to you from a set of industrial steps, while handfuls of breakfast shit get thrown at her.
That's fair. That's fair.
The song was fine by 2004 standards.
Yeah, suppose so. That's fine.
But she not black. She black. That I knew I was black. Could I talk like that? It's like I've never met a black person in my fucking life, and I've lived in the Deep South. I've lived in New Orleans.
How did you never meet a black person?
No, I've never met one that talk like that. Oh, I knew I was black. I
went to it. I went to Atlanta. I was partying around in Atlanta. Nope, nobody talks like that. Nope, nobody talks like Whoa Vicky.
Yeah, they speak English. Whoa Vicky, I think it's like I knew I was retarded.
She's you know what Whoa Vicky's accent is? It's not black. It's not southern. It's Simple Jack. Her accent is Simple Jack.
You never go full retard. You never go full retard. Well, now we see why. It's like I just want to see that next Halloween. I'm just gonna write I'm gonna write an article for HuffPo and their opinion pieces in their little blog, just to see if it gets published. I'd be like, whoa, Vicky is playing a gender-swapped Simple Jack. This woman in Georgia is playing a gender-swapped Simple Jack, and this is not acceptable.
It is not okay. There was some celebrity that dressed as Simple Jack this year for...
yeah, that was Shaun White.
Shaun White dressed as Simple Jack, and people got fucking mad, dude.
Stoner-ass Vermont snowboarder. Wow, I can't believe he wasn't in touch with the common zeitgeist.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, no. And then Ben Stiller actually came out and defended it.
Oh, he did? Yeah. He even said that that's one of his favorite movies he's ever made, but he doesn't think they could make it today. Like, there's no way.
No, there's no way.
No way.
There's literally no way they could do that movie today.
It's one of my favorite comedies out there ever.
I hate Ben Stiller, and I love that movie.
Yeah.
That movie to me, like, just the fact that there's a part where Jay Baruchel actually breaks down the difference between HD DVD and Blu-ray based upon the porn industry's usage of it was just brilliant.
Yep. And it's true.
I'm like, oh my God, that's so me. That's so, because I have those conversations with people, those exact conversations.
Well,
in the summer of 08.
The thing that's actually saving the VR industry right now is porn. 100%. 100%. Because there are really good VR games out there. They're great. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. But what is actually, like, primarily supporting the VR technology is fucking porn, dude. It's porn. People are buying VR headsets just so they can watch VR porn.
Oh yeah. Isn't that what one of our old friends did? One of our not so friendly friends anymore.
Oh.
Didn't he do that? I'm under the impression that was the thing.
I think that's actually my fault too, because I was the one that talked it up to him too.
Oh.
Well, he's single now, so enjoy.
I never could have seen that.
Here's the thing. I got a Google Cardboard, right? I got one from Comic-Con. They gave me one, and so when they did that, I was fucking around with some of the apps, and the apps are really lame, right?
Uh-huh.
But Pornhub had a fair amount of VR, porn that you could look at on your phone and put into your Google Cardboard.
Right.
And that's like the weirdest goddamn thing. Because for one, I wear glasses, so you just can't do it.
You just can't.
And
what?
two, it's just so weird. You can't watch it. You just with the Google Cardboard on, right? Because it presses your glasses against your face. So it's not a comfortable.
Okay.
It's not a comfortable position to be in. Yeah, I was just checking it out, and then I'm like, this is terrible. Like, who would ever masturbate to this?
That's a good question. I mean, well, like it is a bit different when you have like a full-on headset. But VR porn's pretty amazing. It really honestly is.
What headset do you have? You've got the HTC Vive?
I've got the Oculus. I like the touch. I like the touch controllers way better than the Vive controllers. Vive controllers suck ass. They're crap.
Well, the Vive controllers, it looks to me like I'm playing like a really advanced version of the fucking Nintendo Wii, right?
Oh yeah, I can see that. Okay.
Like, I'm just like, wow, this looks like so much fun. I can go and do this thing with these two Joy-Cons in my hand. I mean, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you what I want to get. I do want to get the PlayStation VR, which I never thought I'd ever say, but only for one fucking game.
What?
And that's the Firewall 0 Hour. Have you seen
They have that on PC.
Oh, they do? Okay, because that looks... I've watched a lot of gameplay videos on that.
They got better shit on PC, too. Like, fuck PlayStation VR. No. Nah, man. Nah, dog.
That's actually selling, Jeff. What's happening with the Oculus? It's not.
The Oculus is selling better than the Vive.
Well, the Vive sucks. We've already established that. Why you gotta be bringing up old shit?
You know what? I got nothing. But anyway, is Nick here tonight, or do we have Floor Nick already? No. Nick's here. I think Quinn needed something. But you know what, Matt? You want to do the news with me?
Yeah, man. I got a few minutes before I gotta get out of my car again.
Yeah, no, that's fine. All right, so our first news article of the night: California wildfire wipes out much of one town and kills 5. This just fucking happened. So, one of 3 major wildfires roaring through California has obliterated 80 to 90% of homes in one town and left 5 people dead, officials said Friday. The fast-moving wildfires have destroyed thousands of structures and prompted thousands of residents to flee, sometimes through jam-packed, flame-lined streets that forced evacuees to choose whether to try to drive safely or to get out and run. The large campfire in Northern California left the mayor of Paradise, population 26,000, in shock. Now, it wasn't just this one, though, so check this out. Down in Southern California, there were some fires, too.
Yeah.
There was one in Calabasas, and actually a buddy of mine, he's supposed to be up here right now, because tomorrow night is his birthday, and him and his twin and me and a bunch of other people are supposed to go partying, and he called me right before the show, and he's like, yeah, I was supposed to be driving, but last night I pretty much spent all night with the fire department trying to put out the town, because the town's on fucking fire! So, but he's fine. He's just waiting for the power to come back up so he can pack his house up and make his way up here. But yeah, crazy shit, man.
Well, I just read tonight that the director of Doctor Strange, Scott Derrickson, his house burned down.
Oh, wow.
In Malibu. His house burned down.
Let's just hit Discord.
Malibu, like...
Yeah. In Malibu, Calabasas, all of northern, like, Los Angeles metro area, like, it got hit. Joe Rogan.
I didn't even see the flames when I was there. Like, and I was just there yesterday morning.
Yeah.
I mean, no one was talking.
Joe Rogan had to evacuate as well, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it flared up really fast, burnt really quickly, and now they've got it pretty much under control. But yeah.
Yeah, I for one can't wait though for the post-midterm shitfest that will be like, this is climate change. This climate change isn't real. Fires? Oh, who gives a fuck about recovery? We have dumb arguments to have for 2 years.
That's right. That's way, way, way more important.
It's way more important? Way more important?
Way more important.
Honestly, this sounds like a white people problem.
Wait, oh no. Wait a minute. So, you were just in Southern California, Matt.
Fuck.
And as soon as you
Okay,
leave,
hold on.
and as soon as you leave, Southern California is burning everything down.
And hey, while I was there, Thousand Oaks shooting happened. Okay, so let's just make your accusations now.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna
I didn't
go
say
away
it.
for 18 minutes.
I didn't say it.
Listen,
I didn't
yeah,
bring it up.
Neither of us is Paul Joseph Watson. We both know
Right.
you, and we both know you're not Muslim, so we're not gonna jump to that conclusion.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Yelling at someone nearby. Oh God, it's fucking. It's just diet. Jesus. Got my old fucking Netflix.
These fucking infidels on the road, man. They're terrible.
I jihad you. Who am I? I jihadi Jarbo.
You better watch out, buddy. Otherwise, you might find a boulder sitting in your driveway someday.
They do not call me the Corey King for nothing. I have trebuchets.
I will flag your whole family out of this country.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, I went too far. I get it. I went too far. Oh, my apologies.
Still too soon.
Ethan Ralph wakes up in the morning, you know, it's like, wah, 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 wah.
Ben
I'm like,
the fucking Ben Pie.
No.
let me, can I finish my thought? Jesus Christ. The sun's shining in through the window. The sun's shining in through the lace curtains. He's like, yes,
Oh my God.
good morning. And then he pulls back the covers. There's a fucking boulder in the bed. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's right.
I was just gonna
No,
say.
we have to be very careful, or else Joy Sparkle will make 8 more videos about us.
Don't say that fucking name.
Sorry.
She's like,
40 Markles.
it's like Bloody Mary, dude. You
all the sparkles.
you mention her name and then suddenly she's there and she won't leave. It's like herpes. Just don't even say her name, man. Just
If you
don't.
turn the lights off and then look into your computer monitor and say Joy Sparkles.
Stop it!
13
Stop!
times.
Fucking
All of a
stop!
sudden, a sad fat cow is gonna end up popping up behind you.
Can we not?
I was just gonna say that if I make one more boulder joke tomorrow, I say tomorrow, but in about 4 hours, Ben Pie is gonna wake up on his couch and be like, "Someone's stealing my bit."
Oh, is he still making those jokes? I don't know.
I don't
What I
think
thought was
so.
so funny was he photoshopped my face on a mountain, right? And then he said it's Mount Flagger, which was okay, fine.
That was pretty funny.
Someone's like, no. Someone came up with Mount Kilimanjaro, right?
That's even better.
And I'm like, that is good. And Ben's like, no, my joke, Mount Flagger. I'm like, come on, Ben, this is a better joke. Take the better joke.
That's a way better joke. Yeah, Mount Kilimanjaro.
I feel left out because you get Doc's Holiday, you get Mount Yarbo, and then people arguing over that, and I just get these sad little fucks coming in like, Wizard of Paws.
Yeah, that was not very clever.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's pretty clever.
That's pretty clever, Simple Jack. Yeah, but I mean, come on, there are so many other words.
All right,
And I'm sure the chat's gonna fill up with them right now.
I hope so. Let's get a better one than Wizard of Paws. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, is
I
it
need to
supposed
do
to mean
something
that I'm like, what is that? Am I HIV positive? Is that it?
That's basically what the joke is supposed to be. Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I know I've been getting skinnier and paler, and it would be nice to have an explanation for it, other than the cancer of watching YouTube videos, but we'll get there.
Yeah. Let's see. Fanned by high winds and fueled by low humidity and dry vegetation, the fires spread rapidly Thursday and overnight into Friday. Threat continued Friday with millions of Californians under red flag warnings. So, yeah, I guess it was one north of Sacramento, and like 2 in LA, it looks like. That's pretty gnarly, man. Yeah. Two in fucking northern LA.
Yeah, there was a lot. It's pretty crazy that it's November, right? Usually it's only like September and October, but you know, that's pretty bad. Because I lived through the 2003 and 2007 fires in San Diego.
So well, you've got a background though. Sorry, Jeff, but I mean, you've got you've lived in California a bunch. This is abnormal. This is not usual. Yeah. Matt?
Yeah, you said Jeff. Yes.
No,
Yeah,
I apologize to Jeff. I would never apologize to you.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it's not normal at all.
It's bizarre, and one is really actually they're both really close to Thousand Oaks, where that fucking shooting was. So that's crazy. That's weird, man. Weird stuff.
That's all right. I gotta admit though, dude, that's like some Alex Jones level of correlation you're trying to draw there. It's like, yeah, no, that is weird. These wildfires, they didn't used to happen like this before, but now they happen really close to where a mass shooting supposedly happened.
A false flag. Yeah.
Shut up.
I wasn't even making that joke. I wasn't even making that joke.
Yeah. Sure
I didn't even think of it. I wasn't even thinking of it until you fucking like piped up and I'm like, oh, that's good actually. That's really good.
It took me a second to click in my head, but that's actually pretty good. Yeah.
That is actually a really good one.
I mean, given that other people are going on flagging campaigns now too, it's like we could almost go back and say the whole thing against Matt was just a false flag.
I'm not gonna lie. It is definitely interesting to watch what's been going on, and then just sit back and go, "Wow."
That's pretty much all I say about it, dude.
Yeah, you see a giant mountain made out of shit, and you say, "I shall make my home." And then you dig a nice tunnel in there, and you try and build yourself your little bear cave. And then all of a sudden, the first time you fart causes an earthquake, and the shit starts falling on your head, and you're like, "How did this happen?"
Fucking skeptics! So anyway, Addy Monster says, "Skeptics." Addy Monster says, "If you want to hurt Nick, you gotta hit him where it hurts." Wizard of Schnoz. Ooh.
I was gonna say hit him where it hurts, like the liver, because that's not coming back.
That would hurt.
That's pretty good. Wizard of Cirrhosis.
Was dead. I think I've heard that one before. Actually.
I think I have too. Giovanna Liviana says the Democrat Party is a bogus alternative to the policies of Nixon, a gang of senile leeches. Hunter S. Thompson, 1972. Wow. Oof.
Save the Gonzo quotes for the next time we manage to get vernaculars on here. Has anybody seen his recent video, by the way?
Which one is this recent one?
10 rules for new writers.
Oh no, I haven't. No, I haven't seen it yet.
No, it's so fucking brilliant. He's like, rule number 1: do not try and write your entire manuscript longhand using a whole stick of butter.
Okay, no, I need to watch it. Yeah. We just got a copy of his book in the mail the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What the? I'm the one who gets him the book deal. I'm the last one who gets the book.
Well,
Justin.
We bought it.
Oh.
Stop the ass kissing with you.
It's not like I was like, yo, give me a free fucking book. Fuck you. No, we ordered it. We ordered the book. We ordered Lacey Green's book too, but it got, for some reason, the order got all fucked up, so we never actually got a copy of it.
No.
We need to go get it.
Well, now you'll never know how to have good sex.
I know. It's terrible. It's terrible. Maybe, no, I'm not making that.
I didn't watch the video, but I do love the fact that, like, after a book about how to have good sex comes out, like, the video that comes out is like, my pregnancy scare.
Yeah. That wasn't lost on me either.
I know. I saw that too, and I just wanted to DM Chris and go, really?
No, it's an old story. It's an old story.
I'm sure it was. But I'm pretty sure that he's getting a lot of shit over that in one way or another.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
like,
is too.
Old story, Chris.
Guys, do you think?
I know you're so tiny, but they make midget condoms.
You gotta sit a little sideways, but like, guys,
dude,
does anybody out there really think you can be on YouTube for this long and maintain a healthy sperm count?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Somebody asked, "Is there a video of Lacey having good sex?" No, there is not. Trust me, I would know if there was. I love my friend Lacey. I don't want to.
Yeah, look up Ben Shapiro's sister and then deal with that copycat.
Yeah, just look at Abigail Shapiro and let's just. Yeah. Addy Monster says, Nick, I love you. I could never hurt you. Many loves and a little taint tickle action for you, my guy. I have not had my taint tickled in a long time. Memory.
I felt that one. It's a Jewish thing. If you give us money and suggest a sensation, we end up feeling.
Yeah, I haven't had my taint tickled in a while.
But that was why Hitler was all jealous.
Oh yeah, it's true. I lost my taint piercing, didn't I?
Yeah.
Kind of loses its appeal. It loses all the luster. You know, you adorn your various secondary sex characteristic fleshy fun bridges with a bejeweled accoutrement, and you spoil the girl, and then as soon as it's out and it's no longer there, suddenly they're like, "What? You want me to play in a fucking desert? What is this?"
Your taint is your secondary sex characteristic.
Yeah, it was pretty hot. I'm gonna have to get another ring through that thing. Oh,
Hashtag not Abby Shapiro.
No,
like
November. This is a very intimate conversation.
No, I'm feeling like I want to go back on Twitter, like just with hashtags, like hashtag no nut November, hashtag not Abby Shapiro.
Oh. All right, so
Abby Shapiro will destroy your cock with facts and logic.
Let's get to our next news article.
So bad because I don't even know her.
How do? Okay. Here's a good question.
This next one I love because it touches home for me.
Remind me. I'll tell you later, Maeve, on stream after we're done with this article. But I will tell you how I lost my taint piercing. So this next article, go for it, Nick.
Yeah, so as I mentioned at the top of the show, I lost an election because I didn't campaign at all, but I still got 3% of the vote. But apparently in Texas, this guy had it even easier. Texas state lawmaker wins re-election from his jail cell.
Look at his, he's got a great smile, man, too.
He really does.
Representative Ron Reynolds. What a great name.
Oh, well, that's why he won. Yeah, a member of the Texas legislature currently serving a allowing prohibited solicitation of his law firm, celebrated his re-election Tuesday behind bars. Ron Reynolds, Democrat, Missouri City, ran unopposed in Texas's House District 27 and earned more than 45,000 votes in the election, according to KXAN-TV. Reynolds was convicted in 2015, but he spent the last 3 years appealing the conviction because he's a fucking lawyer and that's what they do. His law license was suspended in May 2016, but not his spirit.
Going strong, man.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: you can take the law, you can take the lawyer out the law, but you can't take the law out the lawyer. Since he was convicted of 5 misdemeanor counts, that's more than I've ever been convicted of. He will still be able to legislate while behind bars.
Nice. Yes. Yes.
Texas state law doesn't force politicians to resign from their posts over misdemeanor crimes, according to Newsweek. And because it's probably been an issue enough times where they've had to figure out, well, we'll put him in jail, we'll still let him vote and propose bills. Sounds like a compromise.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Fuck it.
Yeah, the Texas legislature convenes for its next session in January. Reynolds will likely still be in Montgomery County Jail then, but the Texas Tribune reported his time could be reduced for good behavior. He's a politician. There is no good behavior. Fuck. Texas, what's wrong with you?
CJ, Nick, you're running in the wrong state, man.
Or I just need to go to jail first. Fuck.
I mean, it can only help your chances at this point.
Oh. Well, I mean,
yeah, at this point, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
that'll make you an outsider. I've been to jail. I know what it's like on the inside.
Oh, no. If I ran as a libertarian from inside jail, provided New Hampshire law allows it, they'll be like, he's unjustly jailed. It's like, well, I did shoot 5 people downtown. Well, it was never proved. No, it was proved by the video that I had my friend shoot while I was shooting those people.
Yeah, but they were all bad. They were all bad.
Yeah, they were all bad, and the government's bad, and that's why I want to be your legislator, Ward 3, District 10. I'm going to be in New Hampshire a long-ass time. Not in your ward. I'm going to be up at State Pen. But my heart's in Manchester. Along with the displaced souls of my victims. You go ahead and vote for me in November.
All right. So how I lost my taint piercing. It's actually not that really surprising or fun of a story. But I had that thing for over 10 years. Over 10 years I had that fucking thing stuck through my fucking gooch. And one night I just got really fucking drunk. Really drunk. Got a cab home, stumbled in the house, and fell over. And when I woke up the next day, everything just kind of felt a little weird. I didn't really know what was going on, so I stumbled in. I took my morning piss and like threw myself into the shower, cleaned up. I didn't notice for like 5 hours, but when finally, later on in the day, went to go take a pee again, and like I needed to get a good hold on everything. So you do like the encircle and the cup, and whereas before usually I'd have my trusty pinky through my trusty taint ring. It's just a thing. That's kind of how I peed for a while. It was gone! It was gone! It disappeared! I partied so hard, I literally partied my taint ring off.
You were basically like, it was kind of like Lou Diamond Phillips in that Marky Mark movie, The Big Hit. I know y'all remember that one.
I do remember that one.
He swings the knife around on his pinky finger because it's got that convenient little hole for it.
Yes.
That was basically how Jeff took a piss.
Wow, that's an old reference.
I know. I'm impressed. I'm impressed it came to mind, too.
That's a 20-year-old movie this year.
Yep.
And it wasn't even a good one, and nobody saw it.
I actually saw it a couple times, and I really liked it. Still to this day.
It wasn't.
I owned the VHS. I loved that movie. It was great. It made me love Mark Wahlberg. I was like, you know what? Marky Mark.
It really humanized assassins for me, you know?
From the Funky Bunch, you know what?
Well, yeah, you gotta look. Joaquin Woodbine was like nonstop masturbating during that entire movie. That was his entire arc. And if you're a DS9 fan, you're gonna watch that shit for fucking Avery Brooks.
Oh, dude, I forgot Avery Brooks is in that movie. Yeah, he's the gangster. He's a gangster who's working with the Chinese dude who's all about that the Golden Rain, the movie Golden Rain.
Which we all got a taste of again when the 2016 election. Surprised that movie didn't make a response.
Okay, all right. I just have to. I don't remember exactly. Like, you're not gonna be able to hear this, Matt, but because it's in our My Circle and you're on mobile at the moment. But I need to know. I need to know for my own sanity what Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch actually sounded like.
You don't remember this?
Okay, no, I remember this now. Yeah, no, now I remember this. Yeah. Good vibration! It's just a sweet sunset. Okay, I'm good.
We get DMCA'd so quick.
I know. All right, it's fine. I apologize. Now I remember, so okay, I'm good.
You know, here's a fun thing, though. I love the fact that I'm pretty sure we got our midweek show got DMCA'd over a clip from the Brady sequel.
Yeah, I think it did.
We're the only people in the fucking universe who can say that we lost money because of that movie outside of the people who made that movie.
Yeah. Now I want to see if that's actually the case. Here, I want to go look and see. If we did, I'm gonna fucking laugh my titties off. Huh?
Wait.
You guys actually showed a clip from the very Brady.
Okay, no, we did, but here's the really embarrassing part is that Jeff was very much convinced that the guy who was playing the fake Fleur dad was Rob Lowe.
Yeah, he looks just like Rob Lowe.
Was Gary Cole.
No, Gary Cole.
The real dad's Gary Cole.
Real dad's Gary Cole.
It was Tom.
Tim.
It was Tim. God.
Yeah.
I want to say. No, he's the guy from fucking Animal House, right?
Well, here's the really funny part about it though is that both fake dad and real dad in that scene, right? Both of them played vice presidents in The West Wing.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, you never picked up on that? Yeah, no.
I never finished watching The West Wing.
Well, did you ever get to the part where the vice president got routed out of office for a sex scandal?
Probably.
Okay, yeah. Well, the thing is they replace him, and the original vice president was played by fake dad on the Brady sequel, and then they replace him with a senator from Colorado who is played by the real dad from Brady Bunch, the movie, not the real Greg Brady.
Well, awesome.
I'm just gonna pay close attention to our watching now list to see how far that dropped.
Incredible.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. After this short story about the Texas legislature, we've got something that everybody who watches this show absolutely loves when Jeff and I start talking about.
What is it?
The next one's all you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Michael. Oh shit! Hang on. I gotta reset.
I'm gonna open my Hoppy Bitch IPA.
Okay.
From Northwest Brewing Company.
Okay. Michael Chabon, in honoring Star Trek canon and how Picard is the hero we need right now. I love this article already. Executive producer Michael Chabon is helping bring back one of Star Trek's greatest captains with a new show centered around Captain Jean-Luc Picard, played once again by Patrick Stewart. Chabon and his other writers have a lot to live up to, not just with honoring Picard's legacy, but also the decades of Star Trek canon that have shaped several shows and films. Based on a recent interview, his approach is pretty healthy. Follow the canon where you can, but find places to make it your own. Good fucking call. In an internet with CNET, really? Does it really just say that?
These are keep in mind, these are the bloggers that Bill Maher laments every day.
Hang on. I'm gonna need this. Alright.
I would kill for one.
In an internet with CNET, Chabon was asked about his new Picard show while discussing his work on the Star Trek Short Treks episode Calypso. He explained how he wants his version of Star Trek to uphold Gene Roddenberry's utopian vision of science fiction. The idea that humanity can overcome its darker drives and move forward into a brighter, more promising future. Given the current political climate, Chabon thinks it's time to give humanity hope, and Picard might be that hope that we're looking for. I think we have this responsibility to continue to articulate a hopeful, positive vision of the future. I think if anything, that's more important now than it was when the original series came out. A positive vision of the future articulated through principles of tolerance and egalitarianism, and optimism, and the quest for scientific knowledge. To me, that feels fresh nowadays. Captain Picard is the hero we need right now. He exemplifies in some ways even more than James Kirk. And I'm not going to get into the Kirk versus Picard argument because I love Captain Kirk. He was my first captain. But Picard is even more of an exemplar of everything that is best about Star Trek's vision for the future. Of course, when it comes to honoring Roddenberry's vision, it's not just about following the themes, it's also about following the canon. And that can be tricky. It's something Star Trek Discovery has struggled with and fucking failed. It's a fucking crap show. It's a crap show and you should feel bad.
It's alright. It's pretty good.
Okay, let's talk about that.
No, wait, let's finish the article because honestly, I think the focus here needs to be on how awesome Picard is and how, yes, the world needs Picard right now.
Okay. The Picard series will take place further in the future than any existing Star Trek series, giving the writers far more flexibility than, for instance, Discovery. All the same, Chabon says he feels a responsibility to stay true to the canon. He also feels there are places where he can grow, expand, or even challenge the canon in a way that reflects the story he's trying to tell. Any Star Trek writer, any writing room on any Star Trek show ever, let's say the original series, had a responsibility to consider canon, to know your canon, to love your canon. At the same time, and this is true when you're dealing with any kind of canon, there's always gaps. I love a gap. There's cracks. I love your crack. There are contradictions. There are mysteries that we never get to hear the explanation of when people allude to things in canon and don't give any further explanation. I think it's important not just to view canon as a barrier, as a perimeter beyond which you can't go. Breaking down the barriers. A kind of grid that you're trapped on. You try to find the loopholes. You try to find the empty areas. You find the things the canon doesn't seem to have anything to say, and you say it. And if you're really lucky, you get to be working on a Star Trek show, then what you say becomes canon itself. I definitely recommend checking out the whole interview on CNET, the whole internet on CNET, by the way, especially if you're looking for more details about Calypso, a fascinating and far future addition to the Star Trek universe. In the meantime, we'll be sitting on our heels and waiting for CBS All Access's Picard show, which everyone will steal because CBS All Access is garbage, which already sounds like it's going to be something special. The end!
I didn't know it was CBS All Access.
Discovery sucks. It's fucking terrible. It's bad. And everybody involved should feel bad.
Yeah. Well, no, not the actors. The actors should not feel bad because they got work. And the crew should not feel bad because they got work.
No, not the crew, but some of the actors probably should feel bad.
Why? That's work.
Well, yeah, okay, work is work, sure, but
they're doing a bad job.
The fucking the main actress, the
Walking Dead lady.
Yeah, the Walking Dead lady, Captain Cardboard Face, fucking emotionless nothingness.
That is kind of how she played it in Walking Dead, but it kind of worked in that show.
Well, sure, because The Walking Dead is a hollow 2D representation of anything indicative of actual human life and struggles and you know, humanity. It's a cardboard show, so having a cardboard actress playing a cardboard role totally works. But when you bring it into Discovery, she's fucking awful, terrible.
Discovery's not that bad.
Nah, she's pretty bad. She's pretty bad.
Like, okay, hold on. If you're gonna sit there and try to tell me like Discovery is actually like worse than fucking DS9,
Stop the ass kissing.
Yeah.
Way worse. Way worse. Way worse than
I will sit here as somebody who's enjoying Voyager right now, and I will say Voyager is not as good as DS9.
Yep.
DS9 was like everything that was really well after it got started, when it got really warmed up. It was everything that was good about the Next Generation meets an actual genuine humanity that is not just like what is Data like when he dates a woman? Let's find out.
Yeah, I don't know. You kind of lost me on that one. Okay, here's the thing. There are some actual, like, right from the get-go, I didn't finish season 1 of Discovery, and I'm not going to. There's no fucking way. No fucking way.
Neither did I. Neither did I, actually.
And I'm not going to,
Matt, you know, with that kind of insight about how the series works, I almost feel like you ought to go work for Kotaku.
I just want to troll Jeff because he gets so worked up over that shit.
Holy shit.
Every person I know that's like rags on Discovery. Am I breaking up?
I'm gonna watch it, and I want it to be good. I'm just gonna pirate the fuck out of it.
Hang on. We have to address something actually. Right now actually. This is a I think my heart's about to fall out of my asshole. Okay, so let's catch up on our Streamlabs and our super chats real quick because this is actually kind of important.
It's more important.
It is, actually. We'll get back to this conversation in a minute. Addy Monster says, can we please find the one ring to taint them all? I will donate $1 to charity of your choice if you have any information leading to the discovery of the one true taint ring. Indeed. Tyler and Sabrina Paul. Nick, did you get your box from the P.O. box?
I did.
Yes, he did. That's what he's drinking now, yeah. Giovanna Liviana says, what we need are 2 Trek series, one focused on a Klingon ship and one focused on a Romulan warbird. Enough Federation imperialism. That would be actually pretty interesting. And then Black Fire Dragon says, insert clever comment here and donated $500 fucking dollars.
Oh, wow.
I just had to pay $600 to a vet bill for my stupid cat getting a fucking massive infection through his body, and that really, really fucking is...
I'm just trying to actually do what he told me to do and come up with a clever comment. Come on, Jeff, clever comment!
I killed a bunch of people once. Oh, shit! Fuck! No, I wasn't supposed to say that.
I wish those West Coast wildfires had ravaged the Washington D.C. area. Fuck no, that's not.
Actually, that's not that bad. Actually, that's kind of okay.
I have friends who live in D.C. Goddamn.
Oh no, okay, then let's not do that.
It also is a terrible town, and if it all burned down, and everyone who's worthwhile got fine.
I'm at a loss, man. I'm floored and flabbergasted. I thank you so much. That's very sweet. Thank you to all of you guys for your incredible generosity. You guys are always amazing, but
I had a feeling this would be a good show. Primarily because
some pinkies up to Larry Kubiak, Blackfire Dragon, Tickle Trunk as well, obviously. Like, you guys are always like superstars of the show, and like good fucking timing, man.
Allahu Akbar to all of you. And Malawi and Snack Bar and all that.
Oh my god.
Thank you for saving these 2 hosts who have who will continue, who honestly we would continue. We've had long discussions too. We would continue to do the show even if we didn't make money, just because we have fun.
Oh yeah. No, we've had long conversations about that for a while, where we're like, you know, if we'll just keep doing this regardless, fuck it, who cares?
Yeah, no matter what happens. It was funny though, because it was funny last night during a stream when I was doing No Man's Sky. Somebody said like, I try to catch every episode, even the ones where I can tell you're both not into it. And I'm like, that's not supposed to come across.
No, we're supposed to be consummate professionals.
Yes.
Although to be honest, like I think like over the past few months, I think the only time like it's ever kind of hard to do a show is like when there's something externally going on, like when something fucked up happens with like my mom. You know,
yeah.
Sometimes it's hard for me to make it through a show because I got that on my mind and it's kind of fucking me up and whatnot. But like, there's never a point where I don't want to do the show. I want to. I just like.
Just a point in which it's hard to do the show. We both have those times.
You get some brain fucky and it kind of just messes you up, man.
Brain number 2 fucky, yeah. It's but you still end up going and doing the show. We still end up going through and doing the show. In fact, I think the only times either of us has never actually been able to make the show is when we're just physically incapable of doing it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, and well, I mean, it is nice to see though. It's been a rough year for Saints, but it's kind of like that season of it's kind of like that episode of Voyager where they're going through the void. And they're like, well,
yeah.
we got like 2 years and nothing but utter blackness ahead of us.
Year of hell. Good reference.
Yeah.
That was a good reference.
But all the same, it's like you just keep going, and then you like watch a lot of black and white shit on your YouTube holodeck thing, and then you come out the other end and you're like, oh, holy shit, the universe is still full of color and life.
Not everything is terrible.
Not everything is terrible.
Thank you again, Blackfire Dragon. Thank you again, Larry. And Tickle Trunk, some MVPs going on out there. Okay. I do think this is important, though. I do think this is super important. Michelle Yeoh was awesome in Star Trek Discovery, and the fact that they killed her off in the pilot movie, and kept going with the total fuck up that was the main character that kept going in the series, that I think was criminal, because Michelle Yeoh was great.
They bring her back, right?
They do?
Yeah.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
Keep watching, Jeff.
Why would they fucking do? Why would they kill her and then bring her? Why? That's stupid.
Because it's called building suspense.
That's
because it's called network TV.
That is the lead. That makes it even worse.
They also say the F word.
I don't want to hear the F word in a Trek series.
That was fucking shocking.
Wait, actually, wait, hang on. When they used the word, didn't they wasn't it like a notable moment even?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I've seen that clip, and honestly, that clip, the clip I've seen when they drop the F-bomb in a Star Trek series, they even make sort of a meme. They make a notable moment, and I like, not bad.
Okay, they pushed it with Data in one of the movies saying "oh shit," and that like I can kind of even forgive, but like I'm sorry, no, I don't want my Star Trek edgy. I don't want it edgy. If I want edgy,
the TNG movies sucked.
Yeah, they were terrible. Well, First Contact was good.
First Contact
First Contact was good because but even then, it's like once you get past like when you're a young kid, you're like, oh my god, Picard meets Kirk, great. And then you get past that, and then you go.
That was Generations.
That was Generations.
First Contact, yeah, that was the one where
with the Borg, and they go back in time, and Zephyr Cochrane.
Yeah, but even that one, that was just Die Hard in Orbit, starring Patrick Stewart.
Well, no, he wasn't.
They were on Earth.
No. So no. Patrick Stewart, Captain Picard, and Ruby were on the ship still.
Yeah.
And Riker and Geordi were on Earth.
Yeah, and Data took a whole bunch of bullets as he did the most awkward superhero jump down a fucking missile tube you've ever seen.
That was pretty cool. That was all right. That's pretty good. That's
I
pretty
I just don't think we can live in a world where it's like, hey, let's make fun of Star Trek First Contact.
Oh,
That
I
movie
can
is
actually,
fucking
I can give myself though. I can actually.
No,
give
if you want to make fun of Insurrection or Nemesis, by all means, knock yourself out.
Here's a fun thing.
But First Contact is great.
I once actually
like
fed.
Nemesis.
I cooked for and fed
You
Alfred
would.
Woodard once.
You cooked for what? For who?
I cooked for Alfred Woodard.
Who the fuck is Alfred Woodard?
The actress who played the black woman who almost incinerates Picard.
Oh, she's pretty. Cool.
Yeah, I cooked for her once.
Really?
Yeah, she was Mariah Stokes on Luke Cage.
Yeah,
She-
it was.
Sorry, Mariah Dillard. Oh no, Mariah Stokes. Mariah Stokes.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah, no,
saw
it was-
season 2, you get the joke.
I did. Season 2 was but yeah. But yeah, no, I cooked for her one time. It was cedar grilled prawn with a mango relish, and she and Samuel L. Jackson couldn't get enough of it. And I'm not even joking. This was in Dublin, New Hampshire in 2009. Almost 10 years ago.
Was she really
Absolute
nice?
mad lad.
I bet she's really pretty in person too.
Oh, she's super pretty in person, super fucking nice. So is Sam Jackson, except not so much pretty, but just really nice. But it's funny because
I'd fuck Sam Jackson.
the both of them
That's
could
the
not
ass
get
kissing
enough
with you.
of the shrimp dishes that I was creating. And then I look back to that guy T video asking, why do black people think shrimp is a delicacy?
Well, I mean, like, there's that whole thing about lobster, right? Lobster used to be poor people food, you know, bottom dwellers, bottom feeders. Like, that was not what rich people ate. And then all these poor people started, like, learning how to cook lobster really good, and they're like, wow, this is fucking great. And then some rich people tried it, and they're like, ours, fuck you. And now lobster is a rich person food, but it used to be poor people food.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, you know what? Hey, but
Ability.
seriously, before we move on, I do have to make this point of order. Star Trek Nemesis was actually pretty good.
As a film.
Yeah.
As a film.
Yeah, as a Star Trek film,
It
it's
wasn't
kind of.
I actually have there's a creeper in my room. Hold on.
Oh,
Jeff, could you finally unchain that poor woman and let her go?
Unchained
Sorry,
what woman?
Nick. Fuck,
Oh.
I fucked that one up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, I mean,
That's the ass kissing.
Nemesis was all right. I mean, there were parts of it that were stupid, like the B1 or whatever the fuck it is, B4, the data clone, stupid, super stupid. But I like Tom Hardy. I really like Tom Hardy a lot, and young Tom Hardy was all right, and like the big ship was pretty cool, and like it's fine. Hey, what's up, Empress? The Empress is there. Anyway, all right, so next up we've got Laura Mikola. Hashtag donate pine cones to the Boulder King. And Too True, man.
Wait, what? Pine cones?
Yes, donate pine cones to the Boulder King.
I don't. Okay, I am lost on that one. Where's the
Well,
pine cone?
you
come
can
from?
do less damage with pine cones, Matt.
Not if you put them together.
Well,
That's a big fucking.
well,
Yeah, think about that. Think about that.
okay.
What's heavier, Jeff? A ton of boulders or a ton of pine cones?
Well, you blinded me with your. Hey, that's a trick question. Shut up. Addy Monster says, "I'm drunk. I'm drunk. Which Star Trek is Darth Vader? It's the one with the little robot that goes beady beady beady. A buck.
Don't worry, Star Trek will become a big franchise again, and then Disney will buy it and make it awful.
Yep, that's right. No joke though. You guys make me want to watch The Next Generation. Can you guys play Patrick Stewart? You motherfuckers clip. Soda makes booze too delicious. I might die. What the fuck? I don't know if I know that one. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I might have to look that up. Dragon of the West. Star Trek First Contact made me ask the question, why doesn't Starfleet have shotguns and have railgun emplacements to fight the Borg, as Picard with a Tommy gun seemed to do just fine? I had the same thought, actually. I really did.
Just grab a street sweeper out of a fucking console panel and like oh, the Borg's here.
Hang on a second. Okay, I want to. This is important. This is important. We have to look at this. Again, Matt, you're not gonna be able to hear this, but
You motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies!
Hi, Squidward. Wanna play?
one more time. One more time. Fucking Jesus.
You motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies!
Hi, Squidward. Wanna play?
Yeah. There's a longer clip. There's a longer clip, but we're just gonna leave it at that for now. You motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies, dude. So Patrick Stewart did this amazing show called Blunt Talk.
Yeah, I think it was Blunt Talk.
I think it was just like Blunt
Was
Talk.
that on Show or Stars or something?
Yeah, it was a Stars show, and he played Walter Blunt. I'm Walter Blunt, and he played this like coked out, drugged out old like TV political hack, and it was one of the most amazing things in the world. Patrick Stewart gacked out of his mind on a bunch of fucking drugs and drunk, like trying to proclaim his love for a transsexual prostitute is one of the best things I've ever seen in my life, and I need more of it. And they canceled the show, and it was so good.
This is the thing. This is the thing. Like Hollywood needs to learn. You never cancel Patrick Stewart.
No, because it's always gold.
People will watch, even if the show is terrible. People will watch just because of him. And that show was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Milady Cleric with $50 super chat. Thank you so much. Very, very sweet of you. Very kind.
Love you, honey.
All right. Our last news article of the night. Let's get to this, and then we got some vidgers to watch.
Yeah, this shit's just fun.
Hacked street signs in Edinburgh not noticed for 18 months. So Nick, what is this?
Oh, this is apparently like so a French artist went around horribly defacing Edinburgh street signs and signs throughout the UK, I guess, for quite a while. And he did them with really great, clever overlay stickers, and nobody noticed for like a year and a half, apparently. Frenchman Clip. Yeah, you're looking at some of them, aren't you? Yeah, Frenchman Clay Abraham, 52, has confirmed he was the artist behind the altered signs, including sumo wrestlers and wine glasses. The fine art graduate said he thought people had not noticed his work because there were so many signs in the city. He said he hoped they remained in the streets as they were for everyone. Speaking from his home in Italy, Mr. Abraham told the BBC Scotland News website that it normally took between 3 to 4 months for people to notice his artwork on the road signs in other cities across the world. Of course, we're talking Scotland, where no one pays attention to anything except pugs. He said, quote, I was in Edinburgh in March 2017, so it was very slow for there to be voice about my work. I find it very funny.
Very funny.
I think there are too many street signs in Edinburgh, so people don't like the street signs, and therefore they don't bother looking at them. It's very crazy and bureaucratic to have that many street signs. I never cover more than about 10% of the sign, as I don't want to disturb the meaning, which is very important to me. My work is about prohibition, and therefore to cover the sign too much would mean it has lost its meaning. I am against authority without discussion. Well, I'm not against signs. They are a symbol of authority, as they give an order.
Oui, oui.
These signs are pretty awesome, though.
These signs are actually pretty great. These signs
really
are pretty
great, aren't they? Yeah, Mr. Abrams said he had also left his stamp on 10 signs in Glasgow, which Dankula, if you're watching, I know you're a big fan of the show. You've been on the show at least once, but for fuck's sake, tweet at Dankula and tell him he needs to start tweeting signs about these fucking. He needs to start tweeting pictures of these signs in Glasgow because he's Glaswegian doxed motherfucker. So this is like this is like Warski Live all over again. He said he picked Scotland because he had a cultural affinity with the country and its green landscape, and he singled out Edinburgh due to its beautiful architecture. I've never been to Edinburgh. I'm going to take his word for it. The artist takes between 2 days and 2 years to come up with each design before hand drawing it, and then putting it onto a computer to make a sticker.
This is a good one.
All over the world. Which one?
The wine one is fucking.
Oh,
great.
the wine. Oh, the wine.
Yeah,
is great. Yeah,
that's brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I like the one of the cat, like the sleeping cat, just sitting there watching you.
Yeah. That one's pretty good.
I like that one. Yeah. So it took 18 months before authorities actually caught on to the fact that this dude had been doing these signs, and at the end of the article, he says, like, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong, so I don't need to remain secret. So, yeah, Banksy, eat a dick.
Yeah. Eat it.
Banksy, you just had a Frenchman show you what balls look like and turn the street out. What? You just had an American call you out for it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so...
try shedding this, Banksy.
Yeah. I think I did say Milady Claire tossed us a super chat, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, thank you very much. Very much appreciated. And Nick, how far are you in Voyager?
I've just started season 5, I believe.
Oh, you're way ahead of us. Damn it, we just started season 4. Motherfucker.
Yeah,
Son
no,
of a bitch.
it's the one where they've already well, you've seen it through already, right?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I know. So they the last episode I watched, the fledgling Borgling from the 29th century had to off himself to protect the universe.
Oh, yeah. Lori Mikola. We'll see this time if the guys can answer the question of 42. It's the meaning of life and the universe and everything in it, of course.
Well, it was actually no. Technically, that was the previous answer to the life, universe, and everything.
Oh, okay.
It did change.
So what was 42 then?
42 was the first answer. Then there was another answer later on.
I can't remember.
43.
Was it? I don't know.
No.
It's been so long since I read Douglas Adams. I feel really bad about it too. But yeah. Yes. Hey, good night, Habib, and happy birthday to you, buddy. It's always been a pleasure.
Oh, it's Habib's birthday?
It's
You
Habib's
didn't
birthday.
tell me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me? Happy
Yep.
birthday, motherfucker.
We love Habib. Habib is a good man. He's a good man. He needs to hurry up and get over here to America, so he can
Yeah,
get
he
out.
wants to, like, he's trying to be a food blogger, and he's dragging his feet on moving to New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
I know, man, and he always makes like the most delicious looking food. Maybe his food tastes like dog shit. I don't fucking know, but it looks like an angel would crap on a plate, and you'd scoop that up with a spoon and consume it.
When I was flying to MythCon, I had my layover in Minneapolis,
Mhm.
and Habib and I had like an hour-long conversation about like how to shoot his food blog. Like he's on, he's like, are you busy right now? And I'm all like, it's only 4:30 in the morning, and no, I'm over.
That was an amazing story. It felt like a
It
roller
was.
coaster as you were talking about it.
Truly episodic,
A lot of
dramatic,
highs and
erotic.
lows.
Yeah, HBO should be optioning it any day of the week now.
It was
turned-
almost
Game
like
of
the kind
both.
of thing I really want to make a house remix of it,
Sure.
and you won't understand why until you watch this stream back. But I'm glad you had that conversation. I'm especially glad you recited it to us.
Yeah, it sounded like it's,
Oh, God, I see.
yeah, you
I
turned
was roboting.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
roboting like
yeah.
a motherfucker, yeah.
It's the thing is like you guys are on video and I'm on audio, but I can't turn off video, so
Oh.
it's just patching an audio. So it's like I'll get hit with roboting.
Matt2D2, that's pretty good.
That's a good one. That's a funny one.
Domo arigato, Yarbo Roboto.
Oh, hey, hold on. How about this one? C3P boulders. No, damn it, that didn't work out too well.
That's
Sounded better in my head.
not bad.
Sounded better in my head, right?
No, that wasn't bad.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. No, well, it didn't sound bad on its own.
I'm trying to think. Damn it. I'll figure it out. I'll think of a good one.
Yeah.
So what is next? Like this is the now And
This
now
is something, yeah, and now
there's
is something completely
completely
different.
different.
So I'll introduce this if you don't mind,
Yeah.
and then we can bring it in. So like, if you watch internet content, you clearly have a YouTube account or maybe a Google account if you're watching this show now. It's really fucking easy to get sucked into the notion that the internet is populated entirely by terrible people, and that they're supported by terrible people, and that everybody is just awful. Everything is garbage. Everything is shit. And every so often, you do see certain videos, like this first one we're going to watch, which make you think, yeah, everybody is shit.
Hey guys, it's me, RepublicatTak.
Yep. Okay.
So it's probably my...
No, stop. All right, cool. Let's do it. All right. You're not gonna be able to hear this, Matt, but you'll be able to tell when we're talking.
All right.
Okay. For some reason, I couldn't get this to play in my circle, so we're watching it in Rabbit. So here we go.
Yeah, and in fairness too, this is a month old, so if you're familiar with this, shush.
my last video. I came back home like 2 hours ago and found like the car in the parking having the window destroyed. Then I found Lego pieces all over the garden and the terrace.
Now
And,
pause real quick.
I just found also broken windows and doors.
Oh my God, Rabbit is so
Yeah.
shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, it is shit. But this isn't just for fair use, but this is also just to give you some understanding. So this guy is a hobbyist YouTuber who really, he goes to his job, he goes to work, and then when he comes home, he likes to make videos over long periods of time where he shows you him building Lego dioramas, amazing Lego sets.
Okay.
For Star Wars things usually, and well, people found his channel and found his shit and decided to fuck with him like a bunch of cunts and break in, and he'll explain the rest.
And finally, I saw also destroyed Legos just down the stairs. And I found some Lego, a lot, missing in my Lego room.
Oh, dude.
So
It's fucking heartbreaking.
They fucking broke in. He's a Lego streamer, a Lego YouTuber, and they fucking
He's a
broke
Lego
in.
YouTuber, and he never even monetized his channel. He's not a YouTuber. He just made videos building Lego stuff. Usually, almost always Star Wars, like very fucking intricate Star Wars diorama stuff. And some cunts not only broke into his car, but broke into his house. Now here's the thing: if we keep watching a little bit, you're gonna see there's a model off in the corner there.
Yeah.
Like right around like that space.
Okay.
That was untouched, and nothing else was really stolen. This was really just an act of like, oh, I saw you on YouTube, and I'm gonna be an absolute cunt about it. Watch a little more of this.
my creation, which was here, gone, totally destroyed. Fortunately for me, I took a picture before departing for walk because like I can be gone for a lot of time or else because of my work. I travel a lot, and so I don't know if it is he or she or if it is they. But
Yeah, they broke in and broke up his shit. So
They broke up his shit, and then they snatched some of the shit too. Like this, and like this is a guy who is he's a passion hobbyist.
right.
This guy spends thousands of dollars on his passion, and then he puts it on YouTube without monetizing or anything. No Patreon, none of that bullshit. He just does it because he wants to see people like enjoy
Right.
what he does.
Now there is a little bit of like is there a silver lining to this or what?
Well, there is actually an absolute silver lining, because here's
Okay.
the thing: is like it's easy to think that like all of the fucking people out in the YouTube world and the internet fucking dog shit. But this happened last October, last month actually,
Right.
and well, a bunch of people, actually, well, let's say non-shitlord, non-bullshit, non-drama faggot YouTubers, like saw this shit, and this guy was tiny little channel. Some people put together a fucking GoFundMe
And well, let's let him explain himself in this.
Hello, everybody. This is me, RepublicatTak. So that's my usual introduction, and yeah, that's a very particular video. Normally, I'm not doing this kind of video on my channel, but like it's really an exceptional situation, and wow, I just don't have the words to express myself on this. But
So I guess you guys could probably guess what's about to drop. I'm just giving a pause real quick so we don't get hit with anything. But
I just want to say that I am really thankful for all the very kind gesture and comments I got from many people. Not just from the LEGO community, but even people that I didn't know about before, that didn't knew about me before, and it's just like really impressive how many supports I got.
And so people started showering him with love and with affection, and
Yeah.
you know, wanting to bring his spirits up.
For what happened to me, simply. So I really want to thank everybody. I don't have the time. Nor the opportunity to read all the comments because there are a lot, but I intend to do it in the future. So I am really thankful for you because you just gave me the energy to move forward. I want to thank also
The internet starts showering him with love and being like, dude, it's cool, like, we get it, we feel you, we love you, sorry this happened to you.
Mount our production. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Sorry for my accent. But for the crowdfunding, he said, which just received enormous donations, I am really thankful. I know I just say it over and over, but like for the donators, it's just really impressive.
And how much? How much? I'm curious, how much?
I set him to just close the donation at around $18,000 because that's around the amount I got stolen of Legos.
$18,000. 18,000. Good job, internet. Good job, internet. Good job. Fucking A, man.
18 grand for a Lego Passioneer.
Yep. 18 fucking grand, man.
Yeah, and the people who went after him, they weren't trying to just rob this kid for whatever. Like, they went in to fuck with him.
Yeah,
like
they wanted to hurt him.
And it's amazing because, like, you know, like a handful of dipshits who can be like, yo, lol, epic troll, bro. We're gonna fuck with this dude's life. That gets responded to with like $18,000 worth of people.
Fuck you.
Coming out and being like,
Fuck
keep
you.
building Legos, dude. I didn't even know about you. I want to watch you build the Legos now.
Yes, yes, dude. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's so cool. That's what, man, you know what? And that's the thing. That's the thing that like always gets to me too. You know, the internet can be a pretty goddamn dark place. Pretty damn dark place. We have experienced, all three of us actually here, have experienced some pretty dark ass times on the fucking internet. But you know what? Humanity, you can't just let yourself succumb to the idea that just humanity is nothing but a bunch of fetid pile of dog shit. There are good fucking people out there. People who care. People who actually will take the time, put their money where their mouth is, and try and be a decent, compassionate human being, just like what happened with this guy. So, good job, internet. Good job, and keep up that compassion, man.
Yeah, sometimes the world is Fallout, and then other times it's Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good on that, man. That was really good.
Yeah, that's sweet.
I didn't. We need to see more things like that. We do. We need to see more articles, more stories. Give that more of a time of day than this negative shit.
Yeah.
We've been trying to actually do that more on the show. Like, I mean, even on this regular show, like on the midweek show, we look like weird news, funny news items and shit. But it's funny that we've been doing this for over a year and a half now, and it's got no point. Like, yeah, we could talk about the Oakland shooting, you know, the California shooting. We could talk endlessly about the wildfires. Thousand Oaks, yeah, we could talk about endlessly about the Thousand Oaks shooting. We could talk endlessly about the wildfires. We could talk endlessly about the wars that are still going on. That shit will just make you feel like, what's the fucking point? Why should we bother giving a shit about anyone else other than ourselves? And then you see shit like this, and you're like, oh, well, lots of other people give a shit about absolute strangers.
Yep.
Just because they think it's worthwhile.
Yep.
That is worth 100 times its weight in any lol farm bullshit that can convince you that like the entirety of humanity is really just bent on watching tire fires.
Yeah.
And I love it when I found this, and you know it's from a month ago. I found this randomly on YouTube. It was actually another big creator who decided to cover it. But I'm like, you know what? This is something I want to bring to my audience. This is something I want to bring to the Saints people because it'll put a smile on people's faces. And I would encourage all of you to go to subscribe to that dude's channel.
Hey.
Because I mean, he hasn't put a video out since the thank you. But if enough people get on his ass about it, maybe he'll put more Happy Lego videos out. And I think we could use a lot more of that.
and
tweet at Legoland or at Lego and let them know about it.
Let's do that. Yep, subscribed. Bam.
Yeah.
Into it. Absolutely. I'm sub to Republicattak. Are you?
No, are you? I mean, even though he's got more subscribers than two of each of us combined are.
Yeah.
But you know what?
398,000. But you know what? He deserves
if you
it.
If you make Happy Lego videos, I want to watch them.
Yes, I will fucking watch them too. Yeah.
I'm all set with people complaining about what other YouTubers do or complaining about shit they see in the news. I want to see a happy man build amazing Lego dioramas.
You know what's funny? I've been subbed to a Lego YouTuber for a long time. His name is Snooper King. I've been subbed to him for fucking years and years, and he does all sorts of crazy shit. Like actually here this is pretty cool. I'll show you. This is another good one. I obviously go sub to Republicattak, but this is actually pretty.
And don't
impressive.
worry, we'll bring you down at the end of the show a little.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not too hard.
Yeah. No, but this is actually pretty. This is pretty fucking badass, actually. Actually, I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna mute it because otherwise we're gonna get hit. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's a recreation of the lobby scene from Matrix, done in Lego, man. Yeah, it's cool. And this is Snooper King. He doesn't really make videos anymore, not that much. He's very infrequent, but yeah, he was great. He was cool. He was really cool.
I've done stop motion, and
it takes forever, dude. It takes forever. Stop motion is fucking. It's a very tedious work of passion and love.
Yeah, that's why I love Leica so much. Like they're the only company out there actually still doing stop motion, and
that's not a lot.
No, what was the last one?
Kubo.
Yeah, they got a new one coming out too pretty soon.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, I forget what it's called though. Yeah, the Leica actually is based not far from where I used to live in Portland.
I can't think of a single movie Leica's put out didn't not just like but absolutely love.
The Box Trolls.
I loved Box Trolls.
What was it? Hold on, they did Coraline, which was fantastic. Paranorman was good, but not great. It was good, but it wasn't it had problems.
Well, it's funny because Coraline and Paranorman are actually both Neil Gaiman novellas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was funny because that was actually because I'm a big fan of Neil Gaiman, and then I got and then I got Quinn into Doctor Who, and then her favorite episode of Doctor Who happened to be the one that was written by Neil Gaiman. And I'm like, okay. And then it occurred to me actually over Twitter and for YouTube, I actually do have still standing permission from Neil Gaiman directly to read any one of his stories that I choose as an audiobook.
Cool.
I forgot about that.
That'd be dope.
But I have the tweet. So
Citron says, got my first paycheck. You guys get first honors. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Love you, Citron. Homeboy's been with me through thick and thin for a long time. What's up, buddy?
Been here a while now.
A long time. Long. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come and people getting their super chats removed. So
I can actually sing that song.
I was born by the river. Anyway, so
I don't even know what the fuck that was, but I do hope that you get copyright struck for it.
It's Sam Cooke. You know what? That's Sam Cooke, and that is.
I don't think you can get copyright for Sam Cooke these days.
I don't know, actually. Maybe not. I mean, like, I think
that was over 70 years ago.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you can still get copyright struck by the Beatles because they managed to. They had their fucking their shit sold, so you can get copyright struck for Beatles. You know.
Beatles weren't 75 years ago.
Well, you're right. Yeah, no, you're right. Sam Cooke wasn't 75 years ago either. Wait.
Must have been.
No. Maximum 65 years ago. So not 75. Sam Cooke was late 50s, early 60s.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have Good Omens on my shelf, Citron. I've read it before.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. All right, we got one more thing we got to do.
And now it's being played by David Tennant. Yeah, we're going to bring it down a little bit. But this is like YouTube shit, but it's got a happy ending.
So we're not going to get copy struck by PewDiePie for this one or some shit?
I have no fucking idea.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. All right. Fine. Fuck it. Meh. So this is, you may have heard about this. This is a streamer who, in Red Dead Redemption 2, found the suffragette.
Terribly important.
What is? Voting?
His character was apparently wearing the giant bear hat.
The whole country
We'll
This is
skip-
bearing,
We'll skip.
basically.
We'll skip a little bit further.
This is bearing. So, Red Dead Redemption bearing showed up. I thought he'd show that feminist what for. By punching her in the face. And then lassoing her. Apparently
Man.
it's not easy to lasso
He is,
a feminist.
it is actually extremely easy. He's just really bad at lassoing.
Oh. Well, I don't have
There
the
you go.
game, so
All
I
right.
don't know.
So anyway,
Somebody wants to send me that game. It'd be
In the
great.
game-
I'll lasso every feminist. Well, he drags her through the streets, and then he drags her through the swamps. Oh, there you go. Yep, there you go. Now, you probably heard about this, but maybe you've not seen it. But oh, look, there's a gator there. He found a gator. Now he's going to throw that feminist down on the gator. Let's see what the gator does. Oh, the gator went right for her. Oh, my God. But he took one bite of that feminist and said, oh, that's bitter. Don't want any of that. No. And he moved right off. So he's got to just try and soften up the meat a bit. He's trying to soften the meat up a bit. Yeah, oh, no, the gator's still not interested. Not interested in ground feminist. No, no one is. Not really. Selecting, well, he's trying to figure out what he's going to do next. There we go. What's he doing? I can't tell. I don't have the game. Looks like he's going for the fusion. No, he's going for the tomahawk. No, bowie knife. Basically, it's like what you do with the feminist. You just kind of stand there and go through your mental inventory, figure out what you can do. But that gator's long gone. That gator is, he's not eating anything today. So, long and short, this streamer was kicked off of YouTube for that.
oh no! He threw some sort of explosive on her. Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All the same, yeah. This particular YouTuber had his account initially blown to bits, destroyed, like that feminist and that gator's sense of taste. After that video went up.
Okay, so when I heard about this, I didn't realize exactly how explicit and fucked up that clip is.
I was a bit fucked up.
Yeah. It's pretty explicit. Yeah.
I thought he just drops her and she gets eaten by the gator, but then he goes up and starts fucking boot partying her, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, now I know why they were so pissed off.
Yeah,
Holy
at the same
shit.
time, though, at the same time, I would really like to point out to everyone watching and to the YouTube censors that that was perfectly fucking fair use. because I was talking a whole bunch of shit over it, and we were reacting to it. It's important to remember that.
I'm so uncomfortable. Holy shit, that was bad.
Well, it was bad, but I mean...
No, I mean, obviously, like, it's a video game, and
Welcome to the cowboy game version of booting a prostitute out of your car, running her over, and taking your money back.
No, I get it. I totally get it. But I just, it was just a little bit more shocking than I thought it was, because I was like, why is everybody so pissed off? Why don't you just fed her to a gator? Who cares? And then you see it, and you're like, oh, that was a lot more brutal than I thought it was. Holy shit.
I felt a little weird myself watching it and thinking to myself, like, I thought to myself, that looks way more difficult than you probably thought it was. I feel really bad for him in that sense.
Somebody in the chat saying, like, that he found a bunch, after he got unbanned, because he did get unbanned. After he got unbanned, he found a bunch of new ways to kill her, like he fed her to pigs.
Yeah, you can feed her to pigs.
Yeah. Uncomfortable from the guy who used to have metal in his fun bridge. You know what, man?
This schnapps is to you.
I'm just saying. It's fine. I ain't mad. I'm just a little uncomfortable.
Now, the whole cringe part of this isn't even Jeff cringing at watching them. Although that, I guess, kind of counts. But it's more than that. It's actually the fact that YouTube pulled his channel down for a bit.
Yeah,
and then they reinstated it when the when the hero of intellectual property, also known as Keemstar. I'm gonna shh. Listen, I have all the time in the world after the show to kill myself for saying that. Okay, shush. Where did Jeff go? Oh, he died.
I don't know. I don't know.
No. Everybody, welcome, everyone, YouTube saints and money co-hosts. The ghost of my name, Matt. Fuck. Ghost of fucking Jeff Pugsley, too, apparently.
Keemstar sexually assaulted me behind an Arby's in 1996.
No, that was... Wait, who was that?
That was Ralph.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Ralph did the real raping behind the Arby's.
Yeah, that was the story from back in the day. Ralph, Arby's, rape, all together.
I don't believe it because I'm not altogether sure.
I was just making a joke. What are we doing? What kind of lore is this shit? I was just trying to crack a joke.
Hold on. You really don't know that lore? That is legit lore.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want. No. I don't want to. I don't want to.
It's clearly not true. But that is legit lore. Like that angered back in the day.
Listen, guys.
I don't want to know. I don't care.
No, it like the legit lore is like the lore, the story, the canon is that Ralph reportedly raped a woman behind an Arby's way back in the day. And that was Gamergate era lore. But the thing is that like if you look at it back during especially Gamergate and pre-Gamergate days, if you look pre-Gamergate days, there's no way Ralph Retort could have afforded to eat at an Arby's, let alone rape a woman. So no, let's just let it go, guys.
Let's be fair. Ralph couldn't even afford the duct tape to tape that tape measure to the door frame to prove how tall he was.
I don't.
Do you know that story? Do you know that story?
No, that one's my favorite.
Nope, I'm done.
That's my favorite.
Calling
That's
it. No, not getting into that shit. Wait, we had an agreement we weren't talking about that shit.
The long and short of the real story that we're talking about here is that homeboy smacked a feminist in the mouth, got booted off of YouTube, got booted off of feminism. Got booted off of YouTube. So he smacked a YouTube in the mouth and got booted off of feminism for a couple days until Keemstar decided. He smacked a feminist in the mouth and then got booted off of alligator for. Fuck. He smacked an alligator in the mouth and then got booted off of feminism for a moment.
But he's back now. He's back now. He's back,
and now he's making even better videos where alligators. God bless free speech.
Addy Monster says, anyone who hasn't seen it, look up Matrix Lobby Shootout with Deus Ex sound effects by Ron. Just want to share some lulls tonight. Don't feel pressure to play it on stream, Jeff. I love everyone, and for some people in the chat, forgiveness is divine. Indeed. Very true. Anime Moon says, would you guys watch videos of me building model kits and custom kit bashes? Yeah, Dude, I totally would. I like that kind of stuff. I don't have the patience or the time or the money to actually do that kind of thing, so I actually really like it. That's why I like my buddy Palletbeard. He does like model painting, and I used to do model painting too. Loved that. Like Warhammer 40K, tabletop, strategic war games, that kind of thing. I loved it. I got the time or the money to do it, so I just like watching other people do it. It's very relaxing.
I kind of think describes a lot of what YouTube is, to be honest with you.
Mm.
Like, I don't have the time or money to do this shit, but
I'll watch
this
else.
motherfucker do it over here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fuck it, man.
And then that's why Super Chats are your friend. Donate to YouTube Saints today. Save a child.
Yeah, through Streamlabs. Fuck.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Because there
are some species that deserve to go extinct.
Our endangered species super chats. But anyway, that's it.
That's a show.
That's it. That's a show. We had a show.
That is a show.
We had a show, guys. We had a show. We had a whole show. It was a big show. It was very bigly. It was terrific. Some big shout outs, of course, to some of our lovely super friends, Tickle Trunk and Kubiak and Blackfire Dragon. Thank you guys so much. Very, very welcome. Or welcome to thankful and all the good stuff. Thanks to everybody else who tossed some shekels our way. To you, the beautiful chat, who always are right there with us, taking this crazy fucking wingnut journey with us. And just being fucking rock stars and lifting us up when we fall down. We love you.
Yeah, you watched an online YouTube show for a year and a half, or you've just come into it and you're like, what is the thing? How has it survived this long?
Why do they keep talking about their genitals so much? What the fuck is happening?
Wait until he starts talking about my genitals again.
Is the guy who's using the satellite phone, is he actually like contacting them through various radio towers? Like, I don't know what's happening. What the fuck is...
Who is watching who?
Who watches the watchers? Who actually... who watches the watchers?
We love you all, and good night.
Good night! Well, that was a good show. It was pretty great, you know. It was doing alright.
That was pretty good. I mean, that was.
You guys made some pretty good money.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very, very nice. It's, you know, it's not like we're still doing a bit or anything like that. That's far from it. You know, absolutely not. You know, we need to what? You're like, did I forget to do something? What am I supposed to do?
What?
You keep gesturing at me. Like, what am I supposed to be doing?
Oh, no, I meant...
Yeah. Look, just because I pulled my dick out and I started shaking it around doesn't mean, like, it's anybody else's business, okay?
I couldn't tell you were shaking it around, dude. I'm just trying to tell you, like, you know, like, if you can't tell it's shaking around and you just think it's wider than it actually looks on camera. Look, adjust your resolution, at least.
Look, what if I stretch my camera out like this? Does it make it look fatter? Does it make it look thicker?
No, it just makes it look like a... It's a fucking saucer-shaped flesh blob now. I feel like I'm watching Voyager parody. Look. If I shake it a little bit harder... And what is with all of the little dots that look like windows? What is that about?
That's not... Don't worry about that. That's called sequins.
Don't tell me those are just...
Look, okay, girls can vajazzle, I can vadizzle, okay? It's fine. Like, wait, if I shake it hard enough, like, you get this. Right? What do you think?
Jeff, can you put that away, please?
Oh, fuck! We're not muted.